Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I think we're ready.
I was born ready, blood.
I'm not a blood.
I can't
You
tell.
read a lot of red.
I can't tell.
One could make a case.
I can't tell.
I walked into that one.
Yeah, you did. And I thought it stopped there. It's just more laying on the side. It's
This
more
is
red.
definitely
red.
like your Suge Chic shit, like
Yeah.
Suge at the Source Awards.
Suge Couture.
Suge Couture.
Shit couture.
How come a nigga can't wear red
No,
without...
niggas could wear red. But whenever you wear red, it's just funny. Because you go all the way red. You red to the floor, my nigga.
Yeah, it's not just red in detail. It's,
Yeah, like you red to the socks.
I have black socks on.
Debatable.
are those church socks with sneakers?
All right, I'm done with y'all. And I'm so corny, Rory. I can't wait to go to the mall and get mad church socks
Welcome.
to wear with my
No,
sneakers.
welcome.
Honestly,
Socks are awesome.
I owe you an apology.
Socks are really underrated.
I owe Rory an apology.
Like the
Church
thin
socks?
socks?
Yeah, I don't like thin
Yeah.
socks.
I can't
Yeah.
wear thin socks.
No, I'm gonna do it.
Not a thin
church
sock.
socks.
I can do the church sock print, like
Well, no, that's what mine are. They're not the real thin,
the thin
actual
actual-
church
okay.
socks.
All right, y'all shut up. The queen is on.
Nicki?
yeah.
I noticed that we was in a real sentimental mood this morning.
Wait, us or like you?
Not us, nigga.
He pulled that
None of
right.
us were together this morning.
He missed it. Just
Just
turn it
fine-
up. Though.
just
turn
fine-
it up. Just turn it up. Just turn it up. Just turn it up. Just turn it up.
Yeah, Roy, don't shut up. Hey. This is how you start a motherfucking Wednesday out here. Look at Parks thinking that's just a Kanye flip or something.
No, I'm not.
This is Erykah Badu, Parks.
very aware.
All right, good. Mo, what's up? You know about this? Who's outside? Who's outside? Who's outside?
I was
Anybody?
outside.
Huh?
I was outside.
Who was having sex when this was out? Huh?
Come on.
I think so, yeah.
I would hope so.
Yeah, this was like late 90s.
I don't know. Savon, check it and tell us when it came out. Damn, nobody knows if they was having sex when this record was out.
8?
Maybe later even. Because this was Questlove.
Maybe 2000.
Yeah, this is after
Yeah, it's
the
probably
Roots,
2001.
Like, super blew up, yeah.
All right, y'all don't know shit. This is not the record I want to start with anyway. I want to start with this from Maul.
2001.
There we go. Let my nigga get in his bag right quick.
Me? I'm not in any bag.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, for those of you that were confused, Maul was just telling us all how he can't wait to take a walk.
It's good walking music.
This nigga said
It's called a long walk.
He tried to have a moment with us, though. He said, "No, you know what I'm going to do tomorrow." I thought some ill shit was coming.
Can't express himself.
Yeah, I think that's ill. I think that's
Nigga
kind
said,
of dope.
I think I'm gonna take a walk along the High Line, just me and my thoughts.
I didn't say.
The leaves are changing.
I didn't say all of that.
You know, it's a real spiritual time, October.
That's some New York shit. I never did that.
You never walked?
Not there.
I've never walked
Idiot.
there either.
Yeah, he trying to make me sound crazy.
You gonna have your ear pods in?
Yeah,
For
solid.
sure. That's when you put him in.
Absolutely.
Have you guys ever been to the Statue of Liberty?
No.
What type
That's
of
the type of
loser do you
kid.
think we are,
I'm just
man?
wondering. I don't know nobody that's ever been.
I've been to the Empire State Building.
Well, it's on 34th.
Yeah,
That's
you-
right. You
y'all
have
are-
no choice.
34th. Bob's been at 34th Street.
Ooh, when you hit it, the air horn slow, it sounds like some dramatic shit is coming.
Maybe we do that as like a podcast field trip together.
To the Highlands.
Maybe Ellis Island after.
Yo, some wild shit used
maybe,
to.
maybe Staten Island afterwards.
Let's talk about who y'all went on class trips, right?
Everybody
No,
does.
Warrior Ma.
Class trips is a thing.
We stayed in school, Joe.
Did y'all ever go on like the? No, I mean, no. Shut up, Rory.
No, because usually, y'all are mad corny. I went to school. Yeah, field
No, I'm
trips were
trying
fun.
to see like what
That was
type
like
of
grade
field
school.
trips you guys went on. Like we went to Camp Bernie back in the day.
What's Camp Bernie?
Oh, some freaky shit.
It sounded like some.
Yeah, that sound like some freaky shit. Bernie is just a nasty
No,
name.
but that's why I'm trying to inquire about like the field trips that y'all went on.
Not to Camp Bernie.
Y'all never went
Bronx
on nothing that you had to spend the night.
Oh yeah, to the Dew Ranch.
Wait,
It's called the Rockin' Horse Dew Ranch.
Whoa.
Y'all never been there?
no.
Not dudes as in only dudes at
No.
the ranch.
No,
We've
whatever,
never
bro.
been to the Dude Ranch.
It's called the Dew Ranch.
And you had a problem with Camp Bernie?
No, it was it was the girls from my school went.
The
like,
Dude Ranch sounded
all
like
of
some
us.
freaky shit in Vegas.
Nah, the Dew Ranch was lit.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Nigga still smiling at the Dude Ranch. What was going on at the Dude Ranch?
Shut up.
I'm asking. I've never been.
There was a lot of girls at the Dude Ranch. Don't get it
No
twisted.
shit.
How much were they?
Had a good time.
All right. Nobody else spent the night on a field trip?
Not at school, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
I don't know why.
We did simple shit like Bronx Zoo, like nothing crazy.
Yeah, we went to the zoo. We went to the outdoor little hiking. I grew up upstate, so we went outside, went to a little hiking
Oh,
shit.
so we don't want to hear about it.
Hiking
Cook
sound.
meth.
We don't care about your
On
upbringing.
their field trip, they learn how to
fact.
cook meth.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought that at Camp Bernie, that's when I would make my move. I thought like all the girls that wasn't paying me no mind at school.
You was gonna get it off at Camp
At
Bernie.
Camp Bernie?
Okay, it was gonna go down.
Yeah, that bitch.
You still
I
same
might
old
as well
joke.
have been there by myself.
What was like your
I
first
paid
move?
$59.99 for nothing.
What grade was that?
Well, my first move was to try to get involved in the group activities, but be in their group.
Okay,
Nobody ever
I'm
picked
on
me.
board so far.
what
I never-
was the activity?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember. My memory's not that good.
Was this like outdoor, like you were camping?
Some of it was outdoors.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, all right, let me introduce the podcast. Enough of Camp Bernie and the Dude Ranch. Welcome to the Joe Budden Podcast, episode 192, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I'm your host, Joe Budden, here with some of my nearest and dearest friends. Parks is here, Maul is here, Rory is here, Erickson is here, Savon is here. I want to say happy Halloween to everybody. I want to say salute to the entire Spotify community as well as everybody watching on YouTube. Shout out to everybody at work. Shout out to everybody looking for a job. Shout out to everybody home not looking for a job. Y'all are important too.
Man, get your state of the culture intro professionalism the fuck out of here. We don't do that over here.
Oh, I thought
There's no close up on your
Yeah, we're
face
gonna
right
zoom in
now.
on his eyes.
Did you say?
All the lights are the same in here.
Did
They
you
don't
say
change.
swoop in?
Yeah.
Don't say swoop to
We're
me.
gonna swoop in.
Nothing is swooping in on my
on the
eyes.
jib.
Oh, definitely on the jib.
All right, so everybody's getting their jokes. So how's everyone doing?
Why
How
aren't
about
you wearing the
that?
Freddy Krueger hat?
I like to wear my headphones
Oh.
to hear the
you
parts
could, like,
that
you know,
people are incompetent at.
I saw that we were right and Sin pressured you into the family costume.
I'm excited about the incredible.
I'm looking forward to the
buttons.
picture. Sin, if you are listening, I am available to take a picture if Joe says there's no photographers available. I will take an Uber to capture that
Someone will
moment.
be-
Happy Halloween to everyone out there. Unless you're like me and you got pressured into wearing a costume and an outfit.
Red again.
In the red zone, too. Like fourth quarter, 2 minutes left.
But you knew that was.
No, I didn't.
You got a
You
little
know,
X now.
girlfriends
Come on,
are Tom Brady in the red zone when it
Yeah,
comes to this type of
you
shit.
You had to know that was coming.
Yeah, but I honestly didn't. Maybe it's naive on my part, but
Yeah, it was naive on your part.
I didn't. I thought that somehow I could get away with us staying in the house.
Even if you stay in the house, you still gotta get dressed up with your
Yeah, you
girl.
still gotta do the costume.
Yeah, but she wants us to go outside and do things.
Like what?
Yeah, you got to go trick or treating.
No, I'm not going trick or treating.
You have to.
I'm not. No.
Imagine open up your door and see Joe.
Joe,
as
you have
Mr.
to.
Incredible.
Yo, if I open my door and saw Joe as Mr. Incredible, I'm definitely getting the phone. Like, yo, bring my phone here. Because this niggas look crazy.
I don't know how I got conned into this. What did I do yesterday? I thought I was working, and it went from all right, babe, me and the baby are just gonna go out and go shopping. All right, peace. All right, we're in
Well,
the
where'd
store.
you think they were going shopping?
We're in the
on?
store.
Right to
We're
Party
gonna,
City.
October 29th.
we're gonna get some Halloween outfits and costumes. Let me know if you want anything. Nah, I'm straight.
Let me know if you want anything, meaning, what would you like to be for Halloween?
And I'm straight means
You decide.
I don't want any.
No, it means you decide.
Yeah,
It
that's what
means
that
you-
If you have no
just gave her the-
suggestions,
yeah.
now everything is in her hands.
Yeah.
So then she sends me, we're gonna be the Incredibles. I'm like, ah.
Oh, that's fly.
Oh, all right, y'all gonna kill that shit.
Y'all.
Can't wait to see.
Yeah.
And then it came. Well, y'all saw the fucking text, but for the people that didn't.
She sent the picture of the outfit, of the costume. What size?
That's a
No,
good
she
question.
picked the
Yo,
size.
you don't want to be Mr. Incredible. Threw my kid in there.
Yeah.
Me and Poppy.
Yeah. yeah.
Me and Poppy.
Gotta throw the kid in there.
I'm so
telling you.
sick of her using
Yeah.
this kid.
Yep, there you go.
Me and Poppy. Poppy don't know what's going on
At
today.
all. He don't know what day it is.
And he grumpy like me, but it's cool. I'm gonna be Mr. Incredible. I'm gonna take a picture. Get out of here, Silver. Don't try to come take it.
He's coming.
Yeah, I'll take a picture. Are y'all dressing up?
Nah.
I already dressed up Saturday.
Oh yeah, I saw Parks.
I was a
posted
doctor.
something. Yeah,
My
he
girl
was
was a nurse.
Oh, you was house?
Yeah, I was house.
Oh my God.
Parks Anatomy.
He was definitely.
I'm
Parks
definitely
and
house. Parks and that.
Oh, yo, you are such a loser, Park. Nigga couldn't wait to dress up on a Saturday. You know what's funny? I looked this in. I looked at somebody on the weekend. I said, "Hey, Halloween is on Wednesday, so when is the trick or treat weekend? Is it now?"
The Thotty weekend.
It's always before. It's always before.
It's the one. Yeah.
I didn't really see anybody trick or treating.
No, they're not gonna trick or
over
treat.
the
No, but
weekend.
they dress up.
I didn't
that-
see
that weekend.
anybody dressed up this past weekend.
Well, Joe, did you leave your living room?
Yeah, no, I went outside.
Okay.
You didn't go to Steinway.
You'll see them. You'll see them.
It wasn't. The traffic was clear as day.
You'll see them tonight.
Oh no, I won't.
They'll be. Oh, you're not gonna be home. Well, you're gonna be trick or treating. You're gonna be out trick or treating.
No, I'm not, Mom. Stop trying to. What's up with you? I'm not
told
trick
you
or
you gonna wear a
treating.
costume. You told me
I'm not
no.
knocking on
I'm
nobody's
telling you,
fucking
go,
door.
All right, okay.
You're not
Somebody,
taking a
yo, hey.
Okay. Joe gonna be the only one mad at the candy they bring out.
Right.
You don't give my baby that.
I was mad the other day. I'm
Got
trying to.
Dunkin' Donuts back there?
I'm trying to go to breakfast. Here comes Sin. Can you stop at the CVS? CVS lit on a Sunday.
Yep. Everybody getting
It's
that
a
bag.
line. You can't even park. I'm like, yo, you just want to go home and come in now? Now? I mean, we're already here. Get the fuck out of here. Get out. Anyway, so yeah, trick or treat, happy Halloween, all of that good stuff. I'm Mr. Incredible. I'll post a picture later. Rory, what are you following?
I'm not going to be anything.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. I think it fell on a Wednesday, so
Sam's
it was rough.
not making you be something?
Maybe if it was the weekend, maybe I would have done it, but it fell on a
You
weird
soft,
day.
man.
I
I
guess
know
so.
Rory get busy on Wednesdays.
Yeah, you know, come on, Wednesday's like our day off.
That's true.
I got to get all my other shit done
like
on
our
Wednesday.
Friday.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, you
I'm
soft.
whacked this year.
So
what
nobody's dressing up but me.
Yeah,
I might
that's
dress up again as a doctor. Fuck it.
it. Bring it back.
You're going to dress up
repurpose?
twice.
Again, it's the same nigga.
Yeah.
All right, so now
It'd
that
be
we
funny
got
if you went to
the...
a hospital and did that though, and like really
Try to pull it off.
spiced up that costume.
It's funny because he looks like House a little bit. All right, so now that the Halloween stuff is out of the way, you know, a lot of us were really concerned, and I know the people listening, y'all are unaware, so I'll just tell you. Over the weekend, Maul and myself, we were extremely concerned and worried about Rory.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always,
man.
bro.
Word got back.
oh damn, what happened?
Heard there was a little pressure down there in DC, man.
Yeah, that's what you heard.
Saying niggas said they pressed you.
Oh word,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
What they pressed you about, Roy?
Damn,
I knew he
they
was
must
gonna,
have. They
I
must
knew
have
he was
really
gonna
knocked
come
me
back
out.
and not keep it real.
Wow.
Cap.
I mean, homie said you was at the, you was acting nervous at the college. You was all
I was
scared.
in my most comfortable element ever. I was mad nervous.
I'm just
Then he
telling you
said
what
he
they said.
grabbed you by the collar,
Yeah.
lifted you in the air, your feet were dangling.
I didn't
said,
have a collar
yo,
on.
you gonna sign this CD. Made you sign the Rage CD.
He made me. Okay. By the way,
Sign this Rage CD.
but listeners, now you know the story is completely full of shit because no one would have a Rage CD or ever want me to sign it.
Rage CD.
Made him sign the Rage CD, then put his Asics back on the ground.
My Asics, yeah.
They were New Balance.
And once you was back on the ground, I hit more like, yo, we ain't gotta go out there no more.
Everything was safe for me, right?
Yeah, once your feet was back on the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Then he was like, yo, you can enjoy your party, my G.
I did see that tweet and I did think it was very funny because no one could have been more comfortable than where I was at that time.
How was the Palooza though? How was it?
Blues was a really good time. Dipset rocked out for like a whole hour. We didn't even ask them to do that. They did like B-side shit. It was a really good time. Really, really
I
good
seen
time.
a lot of pictures. It was packed. I knew that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we expected that though. We know how that should go.
Yeah, and Dipset do this whole Cam goes out and rocks out for like 20 minutes. Then Jim comes on, then Joel's, and they do the whole everyone's single hits. It's a really good system. I was actually kind of shocked. I was like, all right, Cam's been out there for a while. Like,
Oh, you mean like a set?
Oh, that's
maybe they doing like some okey doke shit where they just show up and Cam just rock out.
Yeah.
Because Cam was out there for like an hour. And I was like, oh, okay. I see they're doing the one by one thing.
Now that you break it down like that, that is an interesting show because all three of them do have enough. records.
Yeah, and then Jimmy come out and they do the Cam and Jim stuff, and then Joel's came out. Yo,
What are you squinty
chicks-
eyeing? You don't think they have enough joints?
Of course they have enough. I'm squinting my eyes because how else would that show go?
They
Just
come
all
out
of them
and
come
do
out at the same
records?
time.
That shit, yeah.
Yeah.
They did just all
That would
Dipset
never
shit.
happen.
I'm sure they've done that before.
Dipset gonna come out and just do
I've
only
seen every member
Dipset
of
records.
Wu-Tang come out. No. But
I've
you
seen
can
every
you can
Slaughterhouse
do solo joints if you all go out at one time.
Y'all never did solo joints. Well, you did, but Not
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
not true.
Did Slaughterhouse
We would
come
do
out at
a
once?
joint in the middle of the set. You would never do like a little mini set and then.
But that's what I'm saying. Each member of Dipset
None of
has
us have
really,
the
really
disc
big
jobs
Yeah,
that
for sure.
any of them have.
For sure.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
those three individually.
I would feel like I was getting jerked if I went to the Dipset show and Ballin didn't come on. Or
Well, they ended with Ballin'. Naturally.
Yeah.
I will say, I think Freaky Ziggy needs to do skincare routines on Instagram because he looks like he's 19 years old.
Wealth,
Yeah.
Ziggy really looks like a
Water.
child still.
exercise.
Yeah, he looked great.
that album is coming next month, right? The Dipset album.
Yeah, I think on the 22nd,
22nd, yeah.
November 22nd.
Yeah. I was watching your feed. It looked lit.
Yeah, it was definitely a
Yeah,
good time.
definitely
It
did.
looked lit, and you looked like you were being faithful.
Oh yeah, I was chilling.
Your feet were on the ground.
My feet were on the ground the whole time. I had the protection of Jim Jones the whole weekend, so I think I was
I'm
all
going to
right.
assume that you were safe then.
Yes, very much so.
Congrats to the DP conglomerate on another
All right,
successful
man. You could just like Palooza's fine.
Yo,
DP conglomerate.
between DP and the dude
I was
party.
gonna say, is it?
Where you
we gonna
at
do a
again,
Dude Ranch
Maul?
I
DP?
wasn't nowhere, my nigga. I was right here.
Wait, who did you go there with?
I was right here.
But who did you go to the
Nobody.
dude ranch
I was
with?
right. No, it was nowhere, man. Don't try to double.
How'd you
back
even
on
find
the
out
joke.
about that?
Don't try to double back on the joke.
That's one of them questions. That's
a good question, though.
I always get mad when I see a question. How'd you find out about us? Not even business. Shut up, nigga. But I want to know. I want to know how you found out about the dude ranch.
That was the school.
It was the
trip.
school trip.
It was called the Rocking Horse Dude Ranch.
Whoa,
It's
the whole
called a
name
ranch.
sound even crazier.
I don't know.
Rocking
Wow.
horse.
What school you went to again? The Harlem
Relax.
Boys Choir High School.
No.
Boys Choir High School.
That's not where I
Maul
went. my
did
nigga.
go there.
That's not where I went.
He went to the
That's
Harlem.
Maul's whole claim to fame.
That's not my claim to
Maul
fame.
been
nigga.
running around for 10 years telling everybody he went to
I've
Harlem
never
Boys
told-
Choir High School.
Who I told that to?
Everybody.
No, I haven't. Never told that to nobody.
It's on your business card.
I'm really
No,
nervous to Google the Dude Ranch right now.
Dope. Dope.
It's dope.
All right,
I don't know
wanna see.
what's gonna
All right,
come up.
look, let's talk about some real shit. It's 17 minutes and we ain't talking about shit. Come on, let's talk about what's important. Nothing is really
Nothing.
important. Nothing is
Nothing.
important.
Even the
Ranch.
important shit isn't important.
All right, hold up. Vince is calling me right quick. Let me see something.
Staples?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, remember who you talking to, nigga. It's the man. It's the one. Just talk. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk.
Vince.
Anything is possible, Joe Budden. Are you niggas recording this?
Vince.
Is that Maul?
I haven't said one word yet.
Yo, we recording, Vince. Yo.
This nigga Maul. Oh, damn, cuz. You gonna get me in trouble, nigga.
No, I would never do that. I'll erase all that shit. Don't worry about
Hey,
that.
look.
But listen,
Hey, look, man. Yeah, look.
I'm sitting next to Rory, right?
Yeah, shout out Rory. Rory's full of fucking shit.
That's accurate.
Yo, I'll be in your city on Saturday. Make sure I'm all right.
Man, nobody gonna do that. Them niggas is hoes on the east side, nigga. What?
No,
Vince said that.
Vince.
Rory didn't say that.
Vince, niggas been pressing Rory lately, man.
That's-
He got
that's a
himself
big
in some
lie.
trouble in D.C.
Oh, that's different. Them niggas wear boots and like worship Allah and shit. Them niggas crazy.
Yo, but you wanted to say something to Rory about his The Wire is the best show ever
All
thing,
right,
right?
So look, this is my thing. White people in general, I love all my white brothers. Shout out to all my mulatto brothers. You niggas gotta stop acting like certain shit is better just because it's black. The Wire is fucking trash, nigga. What? Break it back.
Well, The Wire is not all black.
It's a bunch of, I
one part
ain't
of
seen
it
it once,
is
so I think it's just
specific
niggas.
to that.
All I'm saying is I ain't had to go out of my way. I ain't never seen The Wire a day in my life. I ain't want to see Breaking Bad, but I seen that motherfucker. That's a lot about, what they put out in the universe. You two parts, you full of shit.
So,
Yeah.
so Breaking Bad is your favorite
but
show
Vince,
ever?
you said the only shit the 90s had was Biggie and Tupac, so I don't know how far I could take your opinion.
That's not what I said. You niggas don't read or write, huh?
Read all right.
So look,
Read all right.
I'm gonna tell you how that went down because they did me dirty. Cause I'm low-key still mad about that shit. Like it was still.
I was never mad. I know I could tell they edited it, if that's even a word.
No, but this what happened. So boom, they asked me about. They said you want to talk about '90s hip hop. I said I'm not talking about hip hop to Time Magazine. That's exactly what I said. Then they said, all right, you can talk about '90s pop culture. I'm on a Def Jam press run. You don't know what the fuck a Def Jam press run is. So I'm on a Def Jam press run. We're just doing everything. Cause shout out Courtney, she do a good job, and Gabe. So we was they asked me. So they was talking about sports and blah. They go to pop culture. Then they go to hip hop being bigger now than it was then. And I said at that point in time, people that kind of transcended and crossed over in pop culture, and that's why I said them two names. Because they was for everybody, and there was more people for everybody after the fact.
Oh,
Man, fuck all that, man. Why you ain't tell me Wale was messing with Solange?
What he do?
Nah, they was like on picnics and shit.
Oh shit, I ain't know nothing about that.
So that wasn't like 07.
Oh, what? I don't know.
Yes.
So Vince was 9.
Hey, Solange married, my nigga, so I don't know nothing about none of that. But this is what I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's true.
This is what I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, we on you over here telling. That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
don't do that. That's true.
Wale gonna beat your ass though.
You think Wale could take me?
I saw him in DC and he said he was gonna beat your ass. We had a long
Wale
talk about
mad,
it.
bro. I fuck with Wale too, but my nigga be upset like he ain't getting paid. Like nigga, I know you get paid. I know you like the nigga.
This nigga is stupid, man.
Well, what you mean?
Look, bro.
Yo, you
that
just want
nigga
to permanently be on my
bro.
podcast?
Wale got money. Don't let this nigga Wale pretend he doing bad. That nigga sad, but he got money.
But
Here's the-
Wale is not
sad.
pretending.
He
But
said
Wale
he's
is
sad.
not pretending to be doing bad.
This what I'm saying, though, bro. I fuck with niggas that get money, bro. You feel me? But this what I'm saying. Niggas used to be broke in this hip hop shit. You niggas was like the Temptations back in the late 90s. You know what I mean? Besides DMX and them niggas, y'all niggas was broke. So my nigga Wale. Damn, I'm in Bel Air. My phone might hang up. But listen, Wale and them got money, bro.
But wait,
As long
we know Wale has money though.
Nigga, we eating, doing bullshit. A nigga can throw a T-shirt up
To
at
my
12
point.
o'clock on a Wednesday and make more money than niggas
Yeah.
making on their whole tours.
To my
I ain't gonna
point.
complain about shit.
Vince, do you think it's harder now for up and coming niggas, or do you think it was harder in the 90s? Well, what the fuck would you know about the 90s?
I was alive in the 90s, bro. What? When I was in the fifth grade, me and Joseph Salazar sat down at the lunch table at Optimum Christian Academy. It was like, we finna be Crips. And we started taking it serious ever since then, bro. That was like 1990.
What?
That was early
Vince?
2000s.
Yo,
All right,
Vince.
all right, Vince.
Point
You
proven.
cool, my nigga.
Proved your point wrong.
Thank you, Vince.
Hold on. Listen, though, bro. Listen. Look, it's easier now because back then you had to go through a bunch of bullshit. A nigga like Irv Gotti was going to be in your pockets, try to kill you. Shout out my nigga Irv Gotti. But now you can make it off the internet. You know what I mean? So we doing good. No complaints from my young ass, bro. Young niggas stop complaining. You know what I mean? And rappers stop getting fake teeth. Y'all look stupid.
Yo,
I'm gonna talk to y'all later. When you get out here?
yeah, I'll be out there this weekend maybe, and Rory will definitely be out there this weekend. Keep him safe, please.
Yeah, I'll be there on Friday.
I'm not. Hey, for real. If you serious, I got you. I can use some. You like what you need? Big niggas, tattooed faces. Like what you need?
Yeah, no, I need all that. I'm gonna get your number from Joe.
Nah, he one
Man,
of them
come
niggas. Hey, go get that nigga a little 380 or something. He one of them
Hey,
niggas. You give him a 380, it feel
hey,
good.
I'll be all right.
Hey, Joe.
Make sure
See
you
the
go to
homies.
jail.
We ready to die around this motherfucker. Let me know what y'all need.
Hey, Vince, before you go, let me just tell you, I would beat Wale ass.
Look, bro. I'm just saying. Wale been tripping. He's trying to fight the homie from GQ. Like everybody need to stop fighting because none of you niggas is really with the business. My nigga Cardi B, my nigga Nicki, they ready to catch a body around this motherfucker. All these hip hop niggas, stop pretending you niggas is not like that. Shout out Cardi B, shout out Nicki, my nigga. Let's keep this shit gangster, man. Hip hop too nice. Keep this shit gangster.
Love you, Vince. Bye.
Love you too.
Yo,
nigga.
he is great, man. That guy is great.
Funny.
All right, we'll get to it with my segues. Y'all listen to Queen
Niggas
Radio.
looked at Rory like, okay. Take it away, Rory.
All right, Rory, give us one of your epic segues.
Y'all listen to Queen Radio.
I didn't, but I did.
I saw the Twitter response.
I feel like even when you don't listen to it, you're going to hear it.
Yeah.
So many people post it and cut it up. So I heard it, yes. I did.
Yeah, I caught the highlights.
Highlights. I like that word.
How'd you feel emotionally?
I heard it off brand, not on Apple.
Whoa.
You found a third party?
I'm talking shit.
Queen Radio on Spotify.
Spotify loyal to the death. Anyway, I heard it. You heard it?
I heard the
I saw the
clips.
highlights.
Come on, give me the
I heard
thoughts.
clips.
Let's skip
I
the
heard
bullshit.
clips.
Come on, give it to me.
Honestly,
Give
man,
it to me, man. Yes, Mo.
What is the truth? What is the lie?
I'm a lot of things after listening. I'm disappointed. I'm done with it. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. It's old. It's like, all right, enough is enough. Like it's to a point now where I don't even care about any of this shit no more. Like I don't care to hear about any of this shit ever again. Honestly.
That's fair.
Like I'm disappointed in the way Nicki handled it.
Why?
Well, because I mean, y'all know how I feel. I just feel like Nicki, you know, she's in a place in her career where she shouldn't entertain a lot of things. When you reach the plateau that she's on, there's a lot of shit that you just don't need to entertain. And I feel like she fed into this way too long, and she put way too much emotions into this, and she really didn't need to, and she didn't have to. So that's why that's why even now listening to some of those things yesterday, I was just like, why are we still talking about this? I feel like we've been talking about this on this show for over a year and a half now.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay.
You know
I
what
agree.
I'm saying? So it's like now it's just like, and y'all know, I mean, y'all with the you know Barbie jokes with me. I mean, I think Nicki is dope. I think Cardi is dope, and they can both exist in this industry. I just think that it got to a point now where it's just like people almost looking at it like it's uncomfortable to even listen to at this point.
What do you think? What did you think about Nicki even initiating any of this conversation on Queen Radio when everybody seemingly was over it?
I think she was ecstatic that Hennessy said all that stuff, because what is Queen Radio without this? We've never heard of Queen Radio where it's not drama, it's not her popping shit, it's not her being angry about something. What is a Queen Radio without this?
Well, I can't really say anything about that.
Yeah, I don't know if you have any leg to stand on
I'm
there.
the wrong guy, but go ahead.
So yeah, I think it was perfect timing, if not.
But wait, is that a bad thing before you finish? Is that a bad thing?
No, but if you want this to have some longevity, it can't lean on drama non-fucking stop when you're a musician.
And it's only a bad thing to me when you're an artist as big as Nicki is.
So how do you feel about everything that 50 does?
Well, right now, I mean, 50 is not, musically, he's not that relevant. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 is he's a legend in the game, but right now he's entering another. He's Hollywood.
So it's
now.
only when someone is active in music do you feel that they have certain guidelines that they have to follow.
Not when they're just active in music, but like Nicki is still at the top of the game musically, especially for a female rapper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I get it. Another female rapper comes along. It's she may have felt like the industry was molding Cardi to be her competition. She may have felt like it was some things going on behind the scenes that was kind of making it unfair or helping Cardi, which that all may be true. But my thing is, when you as big and as dope as Nicki is, you're supposed to just keep making records and making hits and just laugh at all that other shit.
I think whatever the real issue is, but at this point, it's probably convoluted with a bunch of other shit that has transpired since then. Damn, I was going somewhere. I forgot where I was going with that. What did you say about Hennessy, Rory?
Well, I guess that's what sparked this all again, where Hennessy who's Cardi's sister, for the people that don't know, went on Instagram and said that Nicki or someone close to Nicki had leaked her number or Cardi's number or some shit. So it sparked this whole bullshit back again.
What it was. Man, a while ago I said on this podcast, did you ever see a pretty girl in a party and then another pretty girl come in? Mm-hmm. Like, I just feel like that's what this is still.
Yeah.
Yeah, more or less.
And that's why I use the word disappointed when it comes to Nicki for me, because I just always looked at Nicki like, she dope, she knows she dope. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so the moment that there's a hint of some competition or somebody being put in front of her, or they're trying to put her in the same field with somebody that she feels like she's better than, you know what I mean? She
acts kept delivering.
Yeah, that's it, man. Just keep delivering and laugh at all that other shit. Like, you Nicki Minaj. Like, that's why I'm disappointed, because it's like,
so
come on, man.
I used to think that too, and I used to have that theory of like, why doesn't Nicki act more like a star? I think that's what separates her from the Rihannas and the Beyoncés. But now that I think about it, Nicki came into rap when there were no real, and I hate to do the female competition thing, but that's just what it is in rap, unfortunately. There was no female competition, so we didn't know how she acted around those types of things. This is the first time we've seen her put in a position where she has to react. So maybe this is exactly who she's been from RIP, but she just never had any competition. She was number one, so she could act that way.
Not to, you know, I don't want to seem like, because I think Cardi is dope. I think, you know what I mean, she's from the Bronx. I support her. But I don't even think that her and Cardi aren't even in the same lane. Other than them being female rappers. Like,
after these two albums came out, you could see that they could both coexist and be successful together.
Actually, after that fight yesterday, and even if I was inclined to agree with you before that fight, yesterday that fight proved that they are very much in each other's lane. That's what that
think-
because
of the-
I
the-
think because of this, though,
Producer sending them the same
with
records.
the brands,
Yeah.
not just the clothing brands, the agencies.
Right.
Yesterday
everyone
wasn't
was lying apparently.
Yeah, but it was so telling that Steve Madden is saying something, that Wilhelmine is saying something, that like these are big fucking corporations that are now saying like.
But
a lot more was on the line than just Nicki versus Cardi
Rapping.
yesterday.
But I feel like
rapping.
a lot of these things were a result of them being pent against each other as a result of personal shit, not music. Like I think once the Cardi and Nicki thing started, brands started, looking at both of them like, okay, like these two are going at it. Let's see if there's something here for all of us. Like we might as well get involved on it and get on this train. Like they're beefing, people are into it, they're feeding into it. We're seeing what it's doing on social media. Brands are trying to attach themselves to that. Like that's just what it is.
I just think certain brands are attached to each one of them because they're high profile MCs and brands. So
In a small market, like there's not many female
Right.
rappers that are at that.
That's what I'm saying.
you kind of got to rep your client.
Right.
They gave it all up. They was leaking the text messages when they were even asking, "Hey,
Contracts.
can I leak this? Can I say this?"
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of business.
I felt really
being
bad for
discussed.
those Atlantic employees who she didn't even try to X out their emails. I want to know what their inboxes look like this morning.
Demos.
Yo, who's Nicki's management?
G, Robeson, Al.
Nicki might need to have a long talk with them.
Why would Nicki pass on that G-Eazy record? And of course, she's correct. People pass on records all the time.
For sure.
So
Timing.
I'm not harping on
yeah.
honest mistake. Every act has that story of passing on a hit.
Yeah.
But that record, though.
This was the Cardi G-Eazy one, the one that did.
Yeah, the one.
That's a perfect
the
Nicki
one.
record.
Yeah.
Why
I do
the
find that a
fuck
little
would she-
odd that
That
G-Eazy went, because I wouldn't say Nicki was cold at that time, but she wasn't actively making music really at all at that time. So I find that kind of weird that G-Eazy would go after her for that.
they have the same manager.
See, I didn't know that part.
That's what Cardi said. She said you passed on this record from your manager, only to bark on him when I get the record. Don't be mad. You passed on it. That was her point. And all I could hear when she was saying that was that fucking bass line.
That was that
You don't
record.
pass
That
on
record.
that.
That
You
is
don't
the
pass on that.
perfect.
That was a great record.
That was
Nicki
the
record.
record I was saying she needed.
Yeah, that was the perfect.
That
Nicki
beat,
record.
that flow, that street something.
That's the perfect.
Oh, yeah, no,
that's
Nicki
a
would've
perfect
Nicki would've
bounce.
killed that beat.
That's a perfect Nicki bounce.
Yeah, for sure.
What else? What else was telling? They spilled all the business and then pieced it up.
Well, I didn't see the piece up part. What was the piece up part?
Yo, it was a very.
Well, Nicki, I believe she tweeted, or she may have Instagram. She just said, she's all for this now. She wants to just remain positive and creative and put all of this in the past. And then Cardi responded and commented that, all right, let's keep it pushing and keep it positive.
That's not making up.
I mean,
That's one.
that's the
that's
new-
one tweet. That's one mistaken bar.
That's
one pass in the hallway going wrong.
You know what else yesterday taught me? A few things. We got some terminologies that's just wrong and off, or just don't mean what they used to mean. On site, right?
it's not a website.
Can we talk about on site for a second?
On site means whenever you post something.
Fam, I'm home watching Netflix. Yo, on site.
Well, once you're on the site,
On site was for when you had to be outside moving around.
To
You
do
might
anything.
end up in someone's site. Niggas is home.
or have you ordered from Amazon? It comes in 3
Instagram.com.
hours.
Uber Eats.
That's the site.
I'm lamping. You come in here, I'm gonna shoot your whole face off your fucking head.
Legally.
I'm home.
Right.
On site just is like just like once a year, twice a year. Niggas gonna be heavily guarded, heavily secured.
And even when it is quote unquote on site, it's always at a place where I can't do it here.
Right.
Yeah. So that's one, and another one. Keep the same energy, right?
They never do.
Yeah, but see, and that's why that phrase is misleading because no, my energy can go up. Like, I know I'm not going to keep the same energy when you see me. I will have way more energy when you see me. We're going to fight. I
haven't had a lot of sleep. I'm actually rather tired.
Some of these phrases are just all wrong, and I thought it was while they were fighting yesterday. But
I thought it was weird with Steve Madden and all those other companies getting involved. I thought that was corny.
Steve Madden and a rat beef.
That was just bad business on their behalf, I think. I'm not looking to do a deal with somebody that is on Instagram leaking contracts.
It's weird.
I have no interest in doing business with you now.
Yeah, it's weird.
An artist, I can see that. You're an artist, you're a little erratic, whatever. Come on. A CEO of a company?
And the other part that was confusing was the whole Nicki saying, I have the footage, but I'll pay for the footage.
I didn't understand that part either.
She was saying I have it in my phone, but you know that means it's grainy, it's whack, it's not the real shit.
Yeah.
That exact moment where you was looking soft, I didn't get that. You know.
Yeah.
So she want the real footage. She want the footages.
The footages.
The footages.
She wants the footages.
The footages.
Yeah.
$100,000. What's up with niggas want to pay $100,000 for everything?
That's like
might
the number right now.
Why is
like,
that the number like that? Why are artists saying that like that's just like $5?
That's because that's the new $5.
No, the fuck it ain't. No,
Some
no,
artists-
no.
$5 is the
For
new
some,
$5.
I could use
For some.
$5.
For some.
For some.
That number, that number is it's less than some.
Yeah.
It ain't a whole lot.
100K is still 100K.
I'm tired of these rappers fronting. The rappers fronting is what led me to the rape store, thinking I was copping.
Nah,
Humbling experience.
Man,
down.
they don't get the fuck out of here.
Went home and made
Slow
some
down.
ramen just in case.
just slow down. It's okay.
Yeah, you know the beach is $7,500 after the taxes and the down payment. That should just be 90 grand, and then that's it.
Yeah.
This is 7,500 miles, and after that it's $225 a mile. I was like, yo, fam, check this out. Check this out. Where is GMC? Because
that's what I'm headed.
I'm about to get the Suburban.
Right.
Tahoe in this
What the
motherfucker.
fuck is he talking about? Bye. What was we talking about?
Nicki and Cardi still.
I know, but what part about it? Oh, $100,000.
Footages.
$100,000 for the footage. We know we're never seeing the footages. This is my beef with some of the shit that Nicki said. Fam, we know that we're never seeing the footages, number one. And we know that she's not taking a lie detector test, Cardi.
Why are you even bringing
So
up
why are you saying that?
And
Does
can't
Nicki
say
have
that
like
in
a
a rap
polygraph
beef.
like in her crib or something? Why was she so adamant about the lie detector test?
this is
And-
where the disappointment comes in because it was I'm just hearing things where I'm
Lie
like,
detector
what? Like, I
And let me
couldn't
just
believe
throw
some of
out
that
there,
shit.
This is
you
Law and
can
Order?
100% pass a lie detector test.
That's
like,
true.
it proves nothing.
Just have to
It's
breathe
not even
lightly.
admissible in court.
Just breathe lightly. That's all. Breathe lightly, relax.
A nice glass of water.
Yeah,
before
chill
you-
out.
Nigga got blood on his
Also-
hands. He be like, yo, yeah, I passed. Don't worry
Or drink a
about
lot
that.
of coffee.
Nigga the killer got blood on his palm still. He passed the polygraph.
I'm not suggesting Rod Lee could not punch someone 8 times, but you know how long it takes to punch someone 8 times at a Met Gala type ball with
Depends
all
on
that
how fast
security?
her hands are.
Dog.
Is she good with both hands?
Beat the brakes off of her at that event. I just don't believe it. I don't.
Rod didn't
There's
punch-
security everywhere.
Rod didn't punch the other girl 8 times when they fought at the Puff Party.
Listen, man, you gotta people exaggerate numbers.
That's true.
8 really means
If she
3.
got a licking, that's cool.
Yeah, 8 is
Nothing
like
wrong with
8 is
that.
like 1 good hard one and 2 like hair grabs. Like you know how this
a
goes.
3 and an 8, you could misconstrue them from a
You
distance.
can, yeah.
They're very similar shape.
Because I hate when niggas like, y'all knocked that nigga out. I'm like, no, you just punched him in his face. He was still standing. I knocked that nigga out last night. No, you didn't. I was right there. He walked away. He was all right.
Yeah. Niggas do loosely throw around and I knock that
you
nigga out.
Niggas exaggerate
knock him
things.
out.
You didn't knock him out, fam. You
hit
punched him
him
in his face. I give
yeah.
you that. But he was standing.
Well, you ever been in like the group fight and then you recap with your friends afterwards just to hear them get their lies off?
The whole time you be like, that did not
he was
happen.
here. I was punching the fuck out of him, dog. Like I was
were
pretty
not.
aware of what was going on, and I don't
that
remember you
wasn't
doing
happening.
that.
Yeah, that wasn't happening.
Actually, now that y'all bring this up, and I don't know, were we finished with Nicki and Cardi?
Bottom line is we're finished with Nicki and Cardi. That's exactly what it is.
Well, what did you guys think of? I thought it was great publicity for the Nicki and Tiger record. I thought that was great.
Good record.
I haven't heard it.
I didn't hear it.
Good record.
Oh, that's
Is
the
this
reason
another
I clicked
drip
it.
record?
It's something similar to drip.
Yeah.
It's
I
drop
think it's
or
drip,
something.
drop.
It's something. Yeah,
Everything is
Dip.
called dip. Oh, they took the R out.
Yeah,
took the R out.
Tiger does that.
Dip.
Every time he catch one, the next 7 records
He takes
gonna
a
be
letter out?
a variation. Of
And it's
of
always
that.
the same thing. Like his other record was Taste. This is Dip. He's obviously hungry. Let's get Tiger some dip.
If it's not broke,
Some
don't
chips.
fix it.
But the song is good. You said.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it. Yo,
No, it's a
Tiger,
good
Tiger
record.
got a couple.
He keeps
And Nicki's great on it too.
Tiger keeps a good record, man. Like
No, but like as of late, there's like 3 records that he has right now.
Yeah, this record is cool.
Yo, look where the game is. Look where the game is. We shocked that Tiger has 3 records.
I'm not shocked. That's
Like,
what I said. He
that's-
always keep one.
That's fucked
He had
up.
a little time period
Somehow-
where he wasn't keeping one.
Before this time, he had
That's
some
when
time
Shorty
off.
had his head all fucked
Yeah,
up.
you're right.
You gotta allow niggas time
To go through something.
Yeah, you can't hold that over people.
You're right. I don't hold it over him at all. I'm just saying.
But when
And
he
you
came
don't
out
know
that
that.
cloud though, he
That was a
delivered.
spiral he went through too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Everybody bumped into some young pussy that got him going.
That's what it always takes.
Hit the gym a little
That
bit.
got him going.
Yeah, hit the gym a little bit. You know how that
Got
goes.
you going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, anytime an artist come back and be like, I'm in a whole new creative space, I feel rejuvenated. You just got some young pussy. That's all it is.
That's all it means?
That's all it means.
Yeah, a whole new creative space.
Yeah.
Between
Back,
Nicki
back
and
to the old me. No, you just fucking bitches that was the age of your old you.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
between Nicki and Cardi and their beef that should have ended ages ago that I was tired of, and between 50 and Ja beefing still,
That should have ended ages
another
ago.
beef that should have ended
one's way
ages
different.
ago
I don't know. if
that
it's
I'm
way
tired of.
But is this still
You know-
a beef or is 50 just trolling at this point?
different. I think you should.
It's
I don't think it's
trolling.
like a physical
No, it's
energy
trolling.
that's there. I think
Well,
that's
that's
just,
why on site is different because you're just not seeing that person.
Yeah, on site is not.
It's
I
trolling
just told you,
because they're
on
not
site
seeing
is
each
whenever
other.
you post something,
Yeah, as soon as I see the
they're
post,
gonna
I will
respond
comment
to
on
it.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna comment under it. That's on site.
I'm
Both-
on site
both-
in your comments.
Both of those scenarios got me to thinking about beefs that went on too long. Period. Have y'all ever been involved in one of those?
Like in real life.
Yes. And that's why we got to adjust some of the terms and the rules.
I don't know if I've been
Because
in,
I've definitely been in one of those
100%.
beefs that every time you see a nigga, you're fighting. And it's exhausting.
Yeah.
That sounds.
I've never been
that
in
sounds
that.
really
It's not
exhausting.
like
been in that.
every
I might
time
still
you
be
see a
in that. I'm
nigga,
not
you
sure.
don't know the temperature. Like,
Now I've had long term. I don't fuck with this nigga type of shit, but not no
I
physical.
might still
like,
have a beef with some kids
never
I
that.
haven't seen in like a decade.
Yeah, nah, never no physical.
That's
I
what
haven't
I'm
seen
saying.
it.
All
We
right.
might still be on.
Yeah, nah.
I'm ready.
That's when I was young teenager.
well, same. But
I would really hope I don't.
it was exhausting then.
Yeah, no, it
I
is.
wouldn't know.
When not knowing if they gonna be outside when you walk through this block, like man, I'm gonna have to fight these.
Yeah,
That's
not knowing
young
if
kid
they in
shit.
school.
Yeah. That's young
Go to the
boy
bar
shit.
and you got to get in a fight. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah, as you
have
get
a
older,
beer.
you got to lose that because that becomes expensive and
Yeah.
jail ain't fun. So fuck that.
No, as you get older, you gotta order a glass of beer at the bar and then just drink it and break it.
It's a fact. That's why you always order the
Joe
bottle.
been watching
and
too many
never a
90s
draft.
Long neck joint. Yeah.
Joe
Yo,
ain't been,
if you what would you do if you
Joe
was
ain't
at
been
the
watching shit. Joe's had beef at the bar.
but what would you do?
Why you think I
honestly?
drink
talking
Coronas, man? I got the long
Joe,
neck.
Joe has been to ringside before.
yeah, the fuck
honestly,
I'm talking
honestly
about.
though, what would you do if you was at the bar?
If my son was at home,
no,
crying on the
no,
floor,
nigga, no.
Oh.
What would you do if you was at the bar and you got into some words with a dude and he was drinking a beer and he picked that shit up and slammed it on the bar, bro?
But like a clean break, like a movie break.
It's like cowboy shit. So what would you
what'd
do?
you say, Parks?
Honestly,
That's some cowboy
That's
shit.
what I'm
Nigga think
saying,
I'm
like,
fighting
what would
Clint
you do?
Eastwood?
what would you? I'm leaving. I'm not fighting no nigga that know how to break the bottle and not cut his hand. I'm cool. I'm like, no. He knows something else. Like, I'm cool. I seen enough. I'm out. Like, I'm just not.
I'm fucking that nigga up.
Nah, man. No, you're not.
I bet you I am.
No, you're not.
I bet you I
No,
am.
you're not.
He's
no,
got
you're
the
not.
broken bottle.
Nah, because that's gonna make me think that he want to be in the crazy off with me.
Nah, fam.
And you think I'm gonna let?
All right, so yeah, what's your next move?
That's gonna be Joe move. Joe starts slapping himself.
Scream.
Shirt and shit. Why you looking at me?
He's definitely gonna be in his Incredibles
Don't
costume.
look at me and scream like that, my nigga. Yo, you not fighting no dude that do that. You not fighting no dude that do that. No way. I would not let you. I'd be like, yo, Joe, we out. You cannot fight a dude that breaks the bottle on the bar and looks
no.
at you.
Wait,
If you
what
notice,
happens
I
if
can
Joe also
100%.
breaks the bottle perfectly clean? It's like
Joe-
they're both
Joe is
crazy.
way too clumsy.
Do you know how clumsy Joe
You're
is?
absolutely right.
Joe will be going outside with a bloody palm like, we gotta go to the hospital. I need like 7 stitches right here. For sure.
I would have whooped his ass though.
I bet you I beat up the dude that broke the bottle.
No way.
I'm telling you.
I'm not rolling.
All right.
I saw a dude one day about to get into a fight with a dude at the bar with the cauliflower ears.
Oh, nah.
But he didn't see it. I said, fam. I said, yo, that
That's a
nigga knows.
number one.
Fam, you can't fight a dude with the cauliflower
cannot.
ears. You can't do that.
That's number one.
The cauliflower ears?
Mom.
Yeah.
He knows some shit.
It's not called the college.
That's what it's called.
That's the clinical term
Yes,
for that.
it is.
I swear to God. It's called the cauliflower ears.
He's right.
So a doctor,
Yes,
a
you have cauliflower
a
ear.
medical doctor,
Bro, I would not.
will walk in.
I have never said
to
cauliflower
to
a day in my
patient's room
life. You
and
think
say,
today is
yo,
the day I came here and just dropped cauliflower on y'all?
yo,
that's
you
what it's
have
called.
the cauliflower ear.
That I
That's what it's
swear to
called.
God,
He's
that's
right.
what it's
He's
called.
right.
Well, who was so negligent in creating the name for that?
It looks like cauliflower.
'Cause it looks
It's
like
actually,
cauliflower.
It's pretty accurate.
That's fucked up. No, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
But that's a wrestler. That's a dude that is with the
nasty.
fisticuffs.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
like,
gonna
he's
get
really
to the
good with the
mat.
fisticuffs.
Wait, you would fight a dude with the cauliflower?
Hell no.
Absolutely not.
You better not ever fight a dude with the cauliflower
Why?
ears. Are you crazy?
I'm asking.
Nah,
Tell me why.
I'm not fighting no dude with cauliflower
Because he
ears.
don't mind putting his ear on the rug.
Yeah. He's willing to go places you're not willing to go.
Yeah.
Like any dude that's willing to put his face on
he's
the
laid
ground
his head in
and
places
try
you
to
want
get from up
no
under you
parts
and
of.
slam you're not with that. You ain't come out the house for all of that.
I'll bust that nigga.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, all right. Okay.
What is that? Nigga, shut up, nigga.
Oh yeah, if you got the blicky, that's different. Then it's like, oh, we in the bar, we good. But just the fisticuffs, the hands, nah. Don't do that.
Nope.
Come on, he would stay in your turtleneck. You don't want that.
Y'all think I can't fight in a turtleneck?
No.
In a turtleneck?
In
No,
a
I believe you
turtleneck.
can fight in a turtleneck.
It would just be funnier
It's just funny seeing a dude fight with a turtleneck on.
Especially a sweater turtleneck.
with buttons on it too.
When your name is Budden.
All right, I'm going to do this ad.
All right.
When your name is.
I've never seen the buttons on the turtleneck.
It's on one side, too.
Oh,
What's that
yeah.
for?
You probably never really seen the tick, though.
That's a fact.
The tick.
Can I do the ad?
Yeah, bro.
Shut the fuck up then. God damn it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting chilly out here for most of America, and that means cuffing season is upon us. And for the last 2 weeks, Ivy and Jesse have been on that path. Well, they just made it official. Nicely done, Jesse. Ivy's a catch. Meanwhile, Alicia's dating a dude that's actually been caught for real, but will she let Black Rose into her life? And if we handed out 0 chill awards, Danielle would win for her performance at the charity event. She's a live wire. Hustle in Brooklyn is all new. Tuesdays at 10, 9 Central on BT.
You wrote that
That's
copy,
pretty
right?
good.
Huh?
You wrote that copy, right?
No, but you see how they try to make it a little swaggier.
Tried to make it a little
Yeah,
joke.
they tried to make it act like I wrote it.
Damn, you got ghostwriters?
No.
Wow,
No,
that's
I don't
crazy.
have ghostwriters for
Crazy.
the ad.
That's
I don't.
crazy.
Shout out to BT Hustle in Brooklyn. Also, while we're at it, I thought there was some more ad shit we had to do.
I might have been left off that email.
Y'all wouldn't know. That's my under the table money.
Noted.
Noted. No, what was he saying we was gonna do after that?
I'll talk about sad things.
Yes. I don't
Yeah.
have sad music, so
Well, no, we don't need to do that.
all right. Well,
Prayers to everyone in Pittsburgh and the tragedy that happened over there.
For sure.
Trump's a real piece of shit.
Yeah,
And that's
putting
all I got on that.
armed guards in synagogues and churches is insanity.
That's your president.
Not mine.
He's yours. You in this great land of America, right?
so are you,
Well-
nigga.
Word, you're right next to me.
Or we in Park Crib.
I'm sovereign.
Sovereign.
I'm sovereign.
Well, I guess a good part, and you can cue that up with what I'm about to say. Pharrell said, fuck out of here and send a C&D to Trump.
I like that.
Don't play happy. We're not happy.
No, we're not.
That's the good part.
Who do you think Trump's DJ is? Who's doing placements for Trump?
Kanye.
For sure.
No,
100%.
Kanye West just tweeted that, and I hate talking about him, but he's
slow down,
opened his
Rory.
eyes.
Slow down.
His eyes are open.
Rory's running through like all the topics. Just slow down for a second. Rory.
No one's talking.
I know, but
We're doing a
that
podcast.
don't mean to go in overdrive. So Kanye's tweet and the Pittsburgh shoot. All right, let's go back to Pittsburgh a little bit. Because when I was watching the news, right, and I know this is sad shit, so we don't want to stay on this. But when I was watching the news, they were talking about how now they have armed guards at all of these different synagogues across America.
Yeah.
As a result of the shooting.
As a result of the shooting. And, you know, I saw a few people going to the whole, you know, we didn't get any of that for the Dylan Roof, you know. I saw a little bit of that. But that's not where my mind went. My mind went to, well, we probably can't do that as a community. Like, we probably don't have enough money to do that as a community. And then that led me to wanting to know how you guys were brought up learning about money and credit in your households individually, with Parks being white, Rory being white, Erickson being Spanish. I wanted to have that talk with you guys. Because I don't really remember me learning all about money and credit, the importance of it, how it works in America and all of that.
The only thing I knew about money growing up was don't ask for it. That's what I was taught at a young age.
I was
Don't
told to
ask
work
them
for it.
shit.
Yeah, I don't think I really ever had a credit conversation with either of my parents, or how that works. Or
My parents didn't really like credit cards because of the 80s economy. So
at what age?
And while it should be your parents' priority, it's not in schools at all. So it kind of almost feels like a setup.
I hate that they
in a
don't
sense.
discuss.
Not to set up.
I hate that they don't discuss taxes or credit.
Just
as, like,
just
mandatory.
basic shit.
Yeah.
Like super basic shit.
It's a super scam that taxes are not. I went to a college for business, and I never had to take any fucking mandatory tax classes. That's insane.
Super insane.
That's insane. That should be like high school freshman year, and again in senior year, and in college. Like you should know the tax law inside and out as an American that has to pay taxes.
Yeah, but I mean, I think all of it again is a system.
I agree.
Then they don't give
don't
you
want us to know.
information. Yeah, they don't want you to know certain shit.
For sure.
How to protect yourself and how not to end up with debt and all these type of things. How to own something. Like,
Right.
it's kind of like if you don't come looking for the information, we're not gonna give it to you.
Right.
It's
Then we
one
can
of those
charge
things.
you interest.
Exactly.
Yeah, we had other things to worry about in my household other than credit and
Yeah, credit wasn't.
Yeah.
building wealth and
Same.
so forth and so on. But as a result of that, now when you gentlemen have children, y'all are instilling in them what at what age?
I mean, fiscal responsibility. That's something that I was instilled with is save money.
Definitely money management, working hard, and entrepreneurship. I'm definitely going to instill being your own boss and owning your own businesses, or just having something to where you run your own thing and bring in your own income. Because I think that's the era we're in now with the internet. You can run a business from your phone now.
Yeah.
You have people that are selling everything and whatever they create in their basement.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you said that.
Which
that
also isn't in schools at all. Entrepreneurship,
Hell,
and
that's
how
true.
to own your own company. No,
That's true.
they're setting you up to go work for somebody
else.
Right.
Yeah.
Go file your taxes that day, and keep it moving.
But don't teach you about what to file in the taxes.
No, not at all.
That's not important.
That was my other takeaway from the Nicki and Cardi melee yesterday was Fashion Nova is going to be like Jeff Bezos
Yeah.
in probably another few months. Boy, do they have a monopoly on shit.
Yeah.
Half my fucking Instagram timeline is Fashion Nova.
I think that stuff is interesting to watch for reasons I won't say right now. But it's fun
Fashion
to watch.
Nova is the clothing. It's the clothing version of Dre Beats, the Dre headphones. They're great at marketing,
Product placement.
But
And
they're
they're just-
affordable, which is different from Dre. Dre is a premium brand. Fashion Nova is an affordable brand.
Yeah, I mean, but what Fashion Nova did is they understood the market, and they was like, let's make dope clothes, just make it affordable. Let's make affordable luxury, basically. Like everybody wants to look like they're wearing high end brands, but everybody can't afford it.
Yeah.
So let's attack that market. Let's put it on these people that wear these high fashion brands. And
Well, they did because other companies have done that, like H&M and Old Navy and Zara and all that shit. But they went guerrilla with it, which is why it worked.
Yeah.
And they didn't just all go after the 500K follower type people.
Yeah,
like
but
I know chicks with 20,000 followers, they get a Fashion Nova check.
Shit, 5,000.
Yeah, but
followers.
see, that's my thing, and that's why I watch it pretty closely. I have a theory, and it's going to sound a little uneducated here, but fucking, it's my podcast. I'll just get it off. The women, to me, are like streams.
Absolutely.
Like, I don't think the women really know how powerful and valuable they are.
Certain women are DSPs.
Yes.
It's true.
For sure.
Yes. I'm fascinated by it because as someone who's attempted to sell things, a musician, you try to sell music, I'm always inspired when a whole group of people do one thing. Because I do know how tough it is to get a whole group of people to do one thing.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at all of these girls, like Rory is saying, the 10K followers, the 5 million followers, all of the women, they're just going to catapult this brand into like the next stratosphere.
Well, I mean, all right. Look at how
For the shorts that they're being paid.
Yeah. And there's a couple other little brands trying to sneak into that too.
It's the same thing. It's the same musician fight to me.
well, look at what
Of course,
they
on a different
used
scale.
to do.
For sure. It's an interesting parallel.
They,
Yeah.
they used to have to pay for the photographer, pay for the set, pay for that whole cast and crew,
The model.
pay for the ad, pay for the model, the ad space, wherever they're putting on a billboard, on the internet. Now they're giving a girl $500 to do everything on her own
Yeah.
and her platform and her impressions.
Yeah.
She's the photographer. She's the stylist. She's paying for the ad space.
Yeah.
She's
Listen.
all the people that follow her.
I'm eavesdropping on Sin's deals. And, you know, it's me and my brain there eavesdropping. But, you know, Sin got over 3 million followers. That audience is worth whatever it's worth. I'm not sure so many people know what their audience is just worth. That's all.
Some people
I'm
don't
not
know what
saying
their
that
worth
about.
is,
I'm not
period.
saying that about Sin. But as I listen, that's the only time as a nigga you even get to hear some of these negotiations that women are
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
out
yeah.
there. Like
Right.
women is getting to the bag,
Yeah.
and I just feel bad for some of the people that don't have someone knowledgeable in their corner or behind them. Actually, this conversation segues us perfectly into the SoundCloud conversation.
Well, before you go into that, if I'm doing the Fashion Nova thing, I would like a code. Even if it is a 10% or 0% or whatever, just so I know the shit
0%
that
off.
I'm selling.
Yeah.
See, and that, you
Like,
know what,
I
Rory?
need to know what I'm bringing you guys.
Right.
And
Instead
that-
of just throwing this out and you give me $1,000 and I don't know how much shit I just moved.
Yeah, I fight for that with Sin. I tell Ian to fight for that with Sin. It's part of the reason that this podcast never ended up on a Sirius, or we never ended up with some of these other places. This is actually an important conversation. We should have this conversation like over the course of 2 podcasts. Sirius wouldn't let me know how many people subscribe there because of me or us.
Right.
Yeah.
No matter what I thought of, they wouldn't comply. Hey, a
Well,
code. Hey, this.
because
hey,
that's-
that. Hey, here's this way. You know, creators are create a way.
Right.
They wouldn't comply. I'm out. Telling. It's telling.
Yeah.
You don't want to let me know exactly how many people I'm responsible for bringing to your network in this age? No.
Yeah, fuck
Too
outta here.
dangerous. Fashion Over, same shit. Yeah, you should have a code. You're bringing a group of people. That's the era we're in. Get a group of people together and figure it out. That's one of my issues with, I've been blasting Kanye for so long here, and then they put out this Blexit, whatever the fuck that shit was, and it's like, damn, man. See, this is exactly what I was concerned about. Pardon me. Y'all just gathering a bunch of people that don't know shit about shit and swaying them one way. But that is the area. Fashion Nova, Blexit, podcasting, SoundCloud.
Politics.
Yeah.
Here we are. There's a couple of other streaming services that I spoke to that, you know, during negotiations just let us know there would never be a way for them to let us know how many people we brought there. That will never fly with Joe. Unfortunately, dangerous time for creators out there. Like, we had a little leverage while some of these negotiations were going on. We had enough for me to put my nuts on the table and say, fuck you, we out, we gonna do this a different way. Thank God that it panned out. Everybody don't have that. And now the platforms are being snatched from us. So SoundCloud, here we go. SoundCloud for the creators. SoundCloud, right? Creators.
I love SoundCloud.
Flagship SoundCloud. Boy, am I glad we got the fuck out of there. That's my point. All of this shit is intermingled to me. Like, what if we don't have the Spotify deal? Then we have to stay here. See, that was a concern of mine when we was on SoundCloud. Like, whatever the end of the road is, we better figure it out before them.
No, that's true.
We have to go.
Yeah.
Because we can't leave our shit here. So let me tell you what I'm talking about. SoundCloud, let me pull up an article so we can sound educated. You know, I don't want to freestyle and get some shit fucked up here. Is everybody familiar with what I'm talking about? Or
Briefly.
Yeah, I didn't read too much.
I've read a couple articles, but none of them were very specific about what was happening.
SoundCloud Premier is launching a new monetization program for artists.
Yeah. But it's only if you get 5,000
But let's slow down.
Okay, sorry.
Let's slow down. That's the game. Hey, if this were, what was that? It was an old book that all of us used to try to go get when we were trying to get a record deal. I forgot who put it out. It was like, I forgot the name of it.
Damn,
but
what you're talking about, yeah.
It's that
Everything
book.
you need to know about the music business.
Yes, that was
Donald
the book that we
Passman.
all went to go get when we were trying to get a record deal. What I'm saying right now is like that digitally. Monetization, that's what they all trying to do. All of them. Everybody. Pick a place.
Yeah.
It's applicable in so many different fields. Just pick a place. So that's what they're doing. Monetizing the same way that Spotify has this new program where independent artists can upload and upstream their
But
music.
it's not the same in that
No, it's not the same at all.
Yeah.
It's not the same at all. But I guess the fight, and when I say people are trying to figure it out, the music business, it's up in the air. People are trying to figure it out. There are all of these ongoing negotiations for who controls what and who gets what piece of the pie, and it's all fucking scrambled like eggs. So, this is people trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
This is everybody trying to figure it out. That's it.
Well, it's everybody trying to get a piece before everybody figures it out. Is really what it is.
Well,
Because there's a lot of companies, there's a lot of distributors and sites like SoundCloud or any of them that take a piece, and all the actual distributors or sites, I guess, Apple, Spotify, etc., take their piece. So everybody's trying to become the middleman before we realize that we don't really need a middleman. That's what's happening.
Well, I think SoundCloud
Yes.
in general, just because, they were probably some of the first people to the party as far as this digital shit goes with putting music out.
For sure.
They're just the last to try to monetize it.
Right. Well, they've had monetization for a while, but this is different.
Very
Yeah.
little.
Yeah.
And which is odd, and I'm shocked. I don't know, maybe they were just trying to keep it as cool as possible. Because, SoundCloud became a genre of music almost.
Yeah.
We refer to people as SoundCloud rappers. It was
sure.
a whole really popular genre, and these people would start at SoundCloud, and then they'll make their money off Apple, Spotify, and Tidal.
Right.
Yeah, but I
So-
kept saying, and I wanted to let you finish, but I kept saying, same thing we said with Twitter all this time. How is Twitter making their money?
Yeah.
Right.
How are we making money? You had to figure it out how individual people can make money from Twitter. On SoundCloud, that's what I was saying. How is SoundCloud making money? How are the artists making money? Where are we going?
Yeah.
It has to be something more than just upload, audience. Where is it?
What if
It
SoundCloud?
can't just be a few ads on the side of your shit.
No.
What if SoundCloud is acting as the new A&R artist developer for another streaming service?
They probably should. I'm not sure that that's what they're trying to do.
This article, let me read it, and then everybody can give me their thoughts.
Yeah.
SoundCloud's premier monetization program allows artists to upload their music and make money from it without having to sign a deal with the record label, period. Thank you.
Cool.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
However, in a new report from The Verge, shout out to The Verge, enrolling in the program has restrictive terms that may be alarming. Things like indefinite payment dates and payout percentages that can change instantly, as well as signing away all rights to sue the company.
Yuck. That's already mad yuck.
I'm out already.
Yeah.
As a creator,
I need to know what my split is at least.
Yeah.
You're not about to switch my
fam,
split.
and even if I was agreeable to that, You ain't gonna snatch my right to sue you if I disagree later.
Right.
That tells me jinkies, something's fishy.
Yeah.
Didn't someone buy them? Remember that day where they were saying SoundCloud?
No, we don't know what happened on that mystery day. Chance tweeted, and then everything was fine after a phone call.
Right.
We never really learned the intricate details surrounding that.
Who bought in? Who's now in charge?
Yeah. All right, this continues. Let's see here.
Well, labels used to be a part of the ownership of SoundCloud, right?
I'm sure in some degree.
I think at one point
they
were,
are with
whatever.
every streaming site,
Right.
but I mean they won't admit it.
Holy shit. The Verge was able to examine an artist contract who had signed on to SoundCloud for man detailed when and how they receive payment provision. Additionally, what's even more glaring is that the agreement includes a mandatory arbitration clause and a release of all claims against the company called a covenant not to sue. Artists who sign the agreement agree to never sue SoundCloud or aid in someone else's lawsuit against the music streaming service, and to take any disputes to arbitration only and not to court.
Well, an interesting part
But
about
who
that,
owns my music once it's uploaded? I'm still the sole owner.
I don't know.
Well, let me finish reading. I don't know. Furthermore, SoundCloud's agreement also allows the company to make changes to the payment program without advance notice. Artists are not able to negotiate these changes as remaining in the premier program counts as agreeing to the changes, even without being notified of upcoming changes to the contract.
Yo, did SoundCloud put this out as a press release?
No,
because this sounds horrible.
Someone got out of the contract.
this was.
I do want to say though, going back to the MMA conversation that we had a couple weeks ago, that was one of the provisions in the MMA is that you're not allowed to sue DSPs. Essentially, that's one of the red flags that I had about the MMA. So this sounds like it's actually kind of par for the course from what this copyright law is trying to impose.
It all sounds nasty to me.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want any as an indie. Why would I upload my music there?
Right.
But then that poses a bigger question. How many different places do I have left to upload my music?
That's what I don't. Wouldn't SoundCloud really want to cater to their bread and butter?
You would think.
You're not going to beat Spotify or Apple,
Right.
And
in the star category or the pop music category.
You think you would have a super friendly contract because it's people just uploading shit for free essentially at this point.
There's millions of indie artists that you can make money with.
Right.
Millions.
Right. You get everybody. You get 2 cents from everybody.
Why
in the world.
not cater
You know
to
what I mean?
all of them?
well, you know what this is? This is SoundCloud. You know, they've seen a few too many Chance the Rappers and Uzis and
That's true.
the same
Shit,
way Love and
everyone.
Hip Hop saw too many. Like it's some people that have just come up through some different systems and platforms, and man, it's to trick the system.
Right.
So the system is not going to continue to let it happen.
Yeah. Yeah. They want a piece.
Well, I mean, I think essentially it is time for a change on SoundCloud's behalf, though. Like they definitely need to up their system a little bit.
I think they should have a tier like this, a paid premium tier or whatever. But those
Yeah.
contracts do sound fishy. But like I said, it sounds like it's par for the course from that new MMA act, which I said everybody seemed to think was great. I had a couple issues with it, and that was one of them.
Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, but you're gonna naturally we expected to see some type of change as a result of that. Like platforms have to change what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
sure.
I mean, this is just probably the one of many that we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Totally think they should. I just think they should really cater to the bread and butter and the people that they.
I think whoever does do that has super artist friendly shit is gonna win. And I mean,
Well, shit, I'm not just saying
TuneCore
this
has
because
been
we're
doing
on
that, and not,
Spotify, but I think the Spotify allowing artists just to upload their shit
for sure,
is on the path to that
for sure.
and owning that entire thing. The only thing that SoundCloud has done that I don't think any other DSP has done is you can't really get lost in a rabbit hole on any streaming platform the way you can on SoundCloud.
Yeah, well,
Like you
yes,
can
no.
really discover some new music. And I know there's playlisting and shit, but that's all catered by labels at this point in A&Rs.
That's true.
That's all paid and put together.
That's true.
SoundCloud, you can really find new shit. Like you can just fall through SoundCloud forever.
It's similar to YouTube in that respect, where
Yeah.
you can get caught in a rabbit hole.
I
for
found
sure.
a lot of dope music on SoundCloud.
Just leaving my SoundCloud, I play a song
Shit
I
was
like,
never
just
even
leave it
looking
running,
for. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Right.
and it'll be people that have like 75 views.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't
there's
see
a
how any of
purpose.
this is good.
The
Period.
premium SoundCloud.
Well, with those terms, you're saying.
Oh yeah.
And I agree. Some of that sounds, especially being able to change the splits, sounds insane to me.
Word.
Like it drops notice. That's crazy.
As an independent act, they're snatching tell me, this is back to our conversation last week. All of this is more reason why I say it's just more difficult today.
Yeah.
I upload my music to YouTube, they rob me. I upload my shit to SoundCloud, they rob me. I upload my shit to Spotify, everything is great. We love Spotify. I don't know. I'm not uploading to Spotify.
Right. Well, even Spotify, they have different tiers.
But that doesn't mean that it was easier back, then to get on. Like, no, the game is different.
It's
different.
Yeah,
you got to learn different rules.
A lot to watch out for.
Yeah, it's just different rules now. But this era is definitely way easier to get on in this era. Like there's kids recording like it is from music from their basement and the world can hear it.
I disagree with that just on the strength that I don't even know what get on means in this era.
That's true.
I mean,
get on. I was asking when we were having a conversation. What does get on?
I mean, get on. I mean, essentially, you don't need. First of all, it's easier now because you really don't need a label anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need a label.
It is easier to create music today.
That's a fact.
It's easier to create music. It's easier to get music out to the world.
That's also a fact.
It's easier to. People are putting together their own tours.
But I'm just saying that the way I guess where the argument is skewed for me is it's not easier to make honest living making music now necessarily. It's not easier to make a living as a musician now. It's the same. It's the same amount of difficulty.
People weren't getting robbed in the generation before this?
Yeah, they were. People, you're gonna if you don't know the business, you're gonna get robbed.
For sure.
People are in this business to rob you.
For sure.
But I'm just talking to the fact that with the internet and all of these outlets, you don't need a record label anymore. Before it was, kids would be in Texas and like, yo, I got to get to New York. I got to get a meeting with this person. They had to physically come all the way to New York City.
Well, my retort to that would be then there was strong local independence. Like there was Rap-A-Lot in Texas.
But even that was hard to get on.
For sure.
So that's what I'm saying. Now you don't need any of that. You don't need any of that anymore is what I'm saying.
You're right.
Like I can upload a record and if people start feeling they like it, I'm going to be everywhere. Like I don't know nothing about the music business, but I have a song on the internet that's going crazy right now.
And everybody's doing that.
Yeah, but are you
which
making
makes
money
it
off
tough.
of it?
No, because you still got to be nice. You still got to have some talent. You still got to have a good record. That's going to be forever. Like just because it's more people trying to put it out,
honestly,
doesn't mean it's tougher.
How many? If this was sports, when the draft, you see some kids that's ready for the next level. You see some kids that's not.
Mm-hmm.
How many records have you heard from a brand new act that made you think that they were ready for the next level off that record?
Not that they were ready for the next level, but it's now, like you said, the game is different now. You don't need an artist to be ready to put out an album. An artist could just keep putting out songs and make a living.
Like Uzi was for the next level, but he hadn't put an album out yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like artists can go on a tour with 6 songs and do an hour set somewhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like you don't need. The game is just different now. And when I say it's easy to get on. Like in the 90s, it was a bunch of, I'm pretty sure Joe, it was a lot of dope rappers that never got on. That was really dope.
Still happens today, by the way.
Still happens, but not as much because now that rappers don't need the old system anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't need the system of I got to make a demo, I got to get a meeting up, now. I got to get this to an A&R's hands.
You need a different system now.
All you need is Wi-Fi.
Not to really get
and talent. Like look at the game now. You got women that are just popular just for being pretty, and then they jump right into like music, or they jump into
But that's been happening forever too.
But not as much as now.
I don't know about that. There was always celebrities that.
I'm not saying it hasn't. I'm just saying now.
Eddie Murphy put out a fucking album. You know what I'm saying?
You missing what I'm saying. You missing what I'm saying. That was one of how many back then.
So they should have been.
That's true.
But that was one of how many. That was like Eddie Murphy was really
mad. There's WWF albums, bro. Like.
But what I'm saying is
Tim Dog made album.
Yeah, but they were famous. Were they
taken seriously the way Cardi B has been taken seriously?
Shit.
Yeah, like this is what I'm saying. It's just different now because now you don't even
like
have
India
to have
Love
real
just
talent.
opened up for the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, that would never happen in the 90s. Or even the early 2000s, that wouldn't happen.
I can find examples.
So
no, you can't.
that I'm retired.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Joe just wrote a record for Blac Chyna that Berg said he was going to put out
I don't
on
know
Instagram the other day.
Why is Berg adding me in that?
Because you wrote the record.
Don't at me in that, Berg.
Joe Berg in
Ghost
China.
for a reason.
No, for real.
Berg in
It's
China.
not Joe Berg in China. I didn't
Wait, y'all
write
broke
that.
up?
I'm not writing anything. You missed your moment. You should have put a Blac Chyna record out last year. It's over, Berg. Berg like to try to save motherfuckers. So, but there's a few niggas Berg like to just try and save. Like, he gonna make us, he gonna make sure he find a Tanashi record that we like. There's a few of them. There's
Recommend that.
7.
When it works.
There's another one. There's a few. He got a whole little, I'm gonna make y'all fuck with it squad.
First Joe Berg and China breakup, and every day I wake up, somebody got a problem with Hov.
Yeah, broke up.
That's crazy.
R.I.P. to a super group.
You suck at being in groups, bro.
It's true.
That's pretty funny, Rory.
You suck at being in groups.
That was funny. I heard him when he said it.
My bad.
What else is important? All right, let me ask y'all this. Fuck Rory while he looks at his phone. Let me ask you this. I asked these guys this. I'll ask you this now that you're here. You weren't here. Not tied to Will yet?
No. What did Will do?
When
this
you
week?
gonna be a real nigga for once?
I've been a real nigga all my life.
I don't know.
No, you know.
I don't. It's debatable.
You've been in real nigga situations with me.
This don't sound like some real nigga shit.
That I'm not tired of Will Smith.
Yes.
Why are you tired? You never even met Will Smith.
Come on, man. I have met Will Smith.
No, you haven't.
I met Bud.
Bud. Fuck out of here. Bud. He went to Bud.
Who's Bud?
Have you seen Bud from the Cosby Show? Bud.
Yeah, he chased Bud for autograph when he was a kid.
That's right.
Relax.
All right.
What'd you have him sign?
Have you seen the latest Red Table Talk?
Yeah.
I saw snippets on social media. I haven't seen the whole thing.
Tell me more. Tell me what you think. You like it? Into it? The
Red Table Talk or just this episode
the guidance
with
you was
Will?
looking for?
With Will, I thought it was dope. I thought this episode was dope. I thought they answered a lot of things that, the public had been saying about them for years as a couple. They kind of they laughed at it. They was like, even if we say it's not, people are going to believe what they want. But I think it was dope.
They said they're not swingers, right?
They said they're not swingers. They're not Scientologists. And they answered a couple other rumors, or they tried to put them to bed, but people are still going to believe that they are. But I thought it was dope just seeing Will in that.
You think they're not swingers?
Will and well, they said they're not.
I heard what they said.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I'm asking you.
I don't have any proof that they are.
I understand that.
So no, I don't think they're swingers. I don't have any proof that they're swinging.
Do they have something coming out? Why has there been so much press between the two of them?
He's trying to get that Instagram popping.
No, well, Jada has the Red Table Talk show, and
Okay.
Will just became the king of Instagram.
Gotcha.
Pretty quickly,
That's all.
too.
Yeah.
He did that quick.
I mean, when you jump out of a helicopter over the Grand Canyon,
climbed the
that's
little
going to
thing
get your
and did the
followers up.
shaky dance on
Yeah,
it.
that's going
That's
to
pretty cool.
kind of get your follow. I'm not willing to do that for.
He said
for the gram.
we're not swingers. We just sometimes have other people in separate areas of the house.
He didn't say that.
What'd he say then?
We're not swingers.
Savon, did you watch this interview? Oh, Savon's pulling it up. Savon is pulling up the interview.
Okay.
It's right here.
This is gonna
The
take
first
a
time
while.
he's ever actually found
I was gonna
something.
say, I think it's gonna take a while.
He still kept it to
You
himself.
have
though.
it? You had it over there?
Scientologist.
True. Okay. What else?
We've never been swingers.
Never been swingers.
Never been swingers.
And people understood that that's a specific lifestyle.
That's a really specific slide. We've never been swingers. What else, Cam? What they gonna say? It's really your friends that we worried about.
You shouldn't be worried about anybody at all at the end of the day because people gonna believe whatever they want to believe.
Yeah.
And who knows if
fam.
you
I
know
don't
it
care
might
about
change
this.
and transition again.
Where's the part where they was
You know why I
fucking
never
other
got
people in the
divorced?
same
It's
house?
cheaper to keep me.
No.
I don't want to hear about all that shit.
Said if they were divorced, that's what they would do.
See? Not swingers, Joe.
On, man.
There goes your little theory.
You know what's
Fucking
funny? How did that
Savon.
even start? That rumor.
Because somebody that they beat,
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody that swung with them.
somebody that they popped off,
I never understood. Where
got
that
on their
started from.
Twitter account and
I
said,
think
yo.
people just started getting behind that. Like, yeah, they're swingers. That's the only reason they're together for so long and happy.
That happens a lot.
I was like, what?
I got a whole bunch of other rumors I heard about that they didn't address.
Rumors.
They're going to address the Scientologists and...
That was a rumor.
What Will did you, man?
Swinging,
Don't worry, we're gonna talk
swinging
about it.
was
What
a
the
rumor.
Smiths did you?
I just don't like how
Swinging
Will
was a
just
rumor.
trying to pop out
Joe
of
don't
nowhere
like,
with...
Joe don't like nobody
with, like,
that get
gems.
attention on Instagram that he don't get. He don't like that. Then it's like, oh, I'm sick of him.
Look at these narratives you create. I still haven't figured out how to properly get attention on Instagram, so that's not true.
Your outfits.
You figured
out.
you don't like the fact that Will Smith is getting. You have no reason to be tired of Will Smith. You said you're tired of him just seeing him with his family.
Have you ever considered bungee jumping?
He's just not.
Oh, he did jump out of an airplane.
He's just not Denzel.
What?
He's not Denzel.
He never
Denzel
tried to
don't
be
have no
Denzel.
IG.
And I don't think Denzel would be that cool on Instagram.
Nah, not at all.
No.
All right,
I don't think Denzel.
what's the next
Denzel's
topic?
not jumping out of a helicopter.
You don't
over
think
there.
it is, but you saying Will looks so cool. I'm saying the exact opposite.
I didn't say Will. I'm saying Denzel. I don't think Denzel will be that cool on Instagram. I don't think he would be.
I don't think he would jump out of a helicopter as a 70-year-old or 60-year-old. No,
60 or 70.
Why is he not 60?
Nah. Denzel's in his 50s.
Yeah, I think so.
Savon, how old?
Nah,
is
he might be.
Denzel?
He might be
Well,
60.
what the fuck
He
are
might
y'all
be
talking
60.
about?
He might be 60.
He ain't far from 60. They talking
Oh, no, he's 63. He's 63.
Yeah, 63. Yeah, I knew that. I knew he was definitely 60.
What else is important is going on in the universe?
You guys are going to participate in group FaceTime? Speaking of swingers.
That
Are
shit.
you going to swing in your FaceTime?
We did that already with, what was the name of that? At Red Cup? Party Cup? Party?
Oh,
What was the name of that?
Dude
what
camp.
was that shit called? Damn, that shit was popping for a minute.
The Dude Ranch.
Chat roulette.
That was at the Dude Ranch.
It's
Chat
called,
roulette.
no, it was Red Cup. A party. It was something called Red Cup.
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There,
Yeah, that was like
there was a
that was
couple
like an
different
app
little-
that you could basically group face. That shit kills your battery in fucking 7 minutes. It's the worst shit in the world.
I'm not in group FaceTiming with anybody.
Yeah.
I don't even
I'm
like
cool.
FaceTime.
I don't like regular,
period.
regular one-on-one.
And they announced that with what? With an update?
I guess, yeah. Like at midnight.
Who gives a fuck
When we
about
update
that?
our phones.
Man, they'll get the fuck.
I ain't know. I keep hitting remind me late on my update.
Oh, no, I've stayed on whatever the lowest iOS is.
Oh, that was my other shit that I need to shout out. December 19th, Town Hall. December 19th, Town Hall. The Joe Budden podcast.
Get some air horns or something.
Live.
Let's make this a little bit bigger.
Now you want to make something bigger. Pause. December 19th, the Joe Budden podcast will be live at Town Hall in New York City. Get tickets. Well, they're probably sold out by the time you're hearing this.
Possibly, yeah.
But check anyways.
Yeah, check and see, and if they're not sold out, then get some and come.
Or
Yeah,
DM Rory, he'll put you on the list.
That's what I'll do.
Yeah, that's what he does to all the DPs.
All right, bro. All right, man.
Niggas don't want to claim their acronyms. It's yours.
It's not an acronym, though.
It is.
That is an acronym.
You just made up that. It's Duce Palooza. Nobody told you to put it in 2 letters.
DP. I see y'all hashtag it all the time.
Name one single time you've seen any of us hashtag DP.
Marketing Rory's getting mad.
Yeah, his face is turning red. All right, forget
No, that's
it.
just
Forget it.
My face is naturally red.
I never saw it. I never saw you do that. Yo, but listen. So on this ticket thing, because the tickets should be sold out by the time y'all are hearing this, and if they're not, I feel a way because I wanted to save some for Friday for when some of y'all got paid, right? But I came in here today, and I was excited that the tickets were selling so quickly. And I looked around the room, and my co-hosts didn't seem to be as excited as I was, or they just play it cool better than me.
We know the tick. That's why.
So I felt like I should share with them that, I've never been a part of anything that the tickets moved this quickly.
Yeah, I was there.
You
Some
were.
of them shows are a little light.
All right.
Some of them shows we had to have the mic in the bathroom.
Parks.
yelling.
We heard what Parks' take
Nah,
was.
my bad.
We didn't need a cosign.
Was there more people on stage than in the crowd?
Sometimes.
Those are my favorite
For
shows.
sure.
Oh, that was my other thing that I did like about Queen Radio when I was listening to it. It's off on a tangent, but I like ad libs on the beef interviews. I do.
That's funny.
Nicki was going, and you think the Fashion Nova deal was just for you? And the nigga was in the back like, just for you.
You know who was great at that? Flex always got some nameless guy behind him, and they'll turn around. Yo, I'm right. Yeah, he was right.
That's what pissed me off when me and A-Rab did that that horrendous fucking morning show interview where after we left, great, we got a beef with Ebro and Peter Rosenberg and Marissa, but who the fuck is the board guy over here? Who the fuck is Sean over here? Like, yeah, Joe ain't really have too much heat. Nigga, if you don't shut the fuck up, board guy.
Sean got you out of here.
Yeah, I know. He's still there. He's still there, hitting that board.
Yeah, you ain't been up since either.
You out of there.
No, I haven't.
You were scared to see Sean.
That pissed me off a little bit from there.
The dumbest shit pisses you off. I swear.
Nah, that's dumb.
Yeah, because you got to just laugh at that.
Ebro could beef.
Yeah, no, I know what
Pete can beef.
I know what you're saying.
Marissa can beef.
I know what you're saying.
Laura can beef.
I know what you're saying.
Sean, the fucking board guy, better button his fucking mouth. What the fuck, nigga? If you don't lead us to commercial break, if you don't give me a fucking music bed and shut up, nigga, the fuck is he talking? Joe didn't have much heat. Now I'm mad again at Sean.
Sean, talk your shit, Sean.
Yeah, no, he talked this shit all right.
Let Sean get his
Listen,
shit.
I'm just saying, Joe ain't been up there since. So
that's true.
Yeah, you're right.
Sean might have a point.
Joe hasn't been up there since. Now, what was I getting at before
we talk about light
fucking
shows.
Sean.
What? All right. So when you had some light shows, what was like the promoters?
Sean didn't even say nothing when I was in there. All right.
So you're really mad.
I hate when niggas talk spicy when you leave. I hate it. Jesus, I hate it. But anyway, yes, I came in here. What?
Sean. See, that's just funny.
That ain't gonna diss me and then go to commercial.
Yeah, that's how you diss a nigga.
Beat the brakes off of fucking
Joe ain't
Sean.
hot. Word from our sponsors. Get in and get out. That's how you do
get
it.
these tweets off when he leaves.
Sean getting this shit off and then getting right into the sponsors.
So
nigga.
we sold these tickets. The tickets are selling like hotcakes, right?
I've never had a hot cake, but go ahead.
You've sold some other things quickly. And I was excited about it. So I came in here and I was like, yo, tickets is moving
Could
fast.
be called cakes.
Rory had
certain rap songs.
That's true.
Rory had a cool face. Parks had a cool face. Even Savon was cool on him. I was like, damn. Fuck Savon cool about?
Savon knew what the tick was.
It's regular.
Yeah.
They stopping Savon in the
Some
streets.
light.
Savon's
Light
waiting,
1,000 sold, right?
He waiting for it to sell out so he could DM them chicks like, nah, I sold out, but I got you.
I
I'll be doing the door.
I got
I'll be doing
50
the
in the
door.
tuck. How nasty you trying to get from 1 to the 50? I got in the tuck. I got 50 in the tuck on the nasty note.
So
there was a couple joints on tour that got a little too close to the green room, and I was wondering how they got there.
You. The fucking Rory talking about.
No, my chicks were in the green room.
You and Savon went out there and canvassed the scene.
Canvassed the scene. What does that even mean?
Yeah, Rory be canvassing the scene. Nasty ass nigga.
Canvasser?
Go in the fucking green room, nigga. Damn, what the fuck was we just talking about?
The spiel about the ticket spiel.
The light shows.
Yeah,
so it got me to reflecting throughout my career about all the shows that I've done.
Didn't sell out. we sold out some.
Sold out a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
But it got me to reflecting, right? And I said, damn, man, it was a whole bunch of times in my career where somebody was trying to tell me I was trash. And
Sean,
I just didn't peep. Like,
sometimes you don't peep when you trash.
No.
You don't accept when you're trash.
Hey, to all you trash niggas out there, your friends are trying to tell you that you're trash.
Yeah, there's some keywords.
There's some keywords that they use, like the touring shit, right? Like when I used to be on tour, sometimes they would say shit like they would start telling me about the walk-ups.
This is a big walk-up city.
Yeah. It's a Friday night in Chicago.
It's a walk-up.
Yeah. We only sold about 50, but a lot of walk-ups tonight.
Yeah, a lot of walk-ups.
It's a big walk-up
It don't never be mad walk-ups.
7 niggas that walk up.
Yeah, talking about, yo, who here?
Actually, Chicago was a good walk-up city.
Chicago was the only good walk.
Yeah.
That's the only city where they walk up when they tell you it's a walk-up city.
For sure.
Any other time, ain't nobody walking up. But that was my
I could buy a ticket
bad.
in my phone. There's no walk-ups anymore.
That was my bad for missing them trying to tell me.
We had a
trash.
bad Palooza show in Houston one year, and they gave us that same, we only sold 500 tickets, but it's a big walk-up city here. Like Houston's real walk-up. Like, dog, we have been to this venue 17 times. I know nobody walks up in
Niggas
this
don't
city.
even walk over here.
You know how big Houston is? Who's walking in Houston?
You're not walking in Houston.
So afterwards, when there were no walk-ups, they got the nerve to come up to me and say, well, you know, there was an Astros game today. I said, dog.
Well, that's
another good one.
That's another way that they'll let you know that you trash.
Yeah.
Anytime they tell you about
Astros in last place.
the sporting event in
Does it
town.
look like we share with the baseball demo?
Nah, the worst shit we ever did was in Florida, and they said it was a Trump rally down the street. That's why nobody showed up.
That makes sense.
Well, it was.
I could see
Trump.
that.
It
There
was
was a Trump rally.
a Trump
It's
rally
very
down
scary,
the street.
by
Well,
the
if
way.
you guys ignored what I said in the group chat and showed the @JoeBudden2 on Instagram, it's a really big Trump account.
Wait, what?
I put it in the group chat. Y'all ignored it.
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
I
it.
missed it.
I saw it.
There's a Joe Budden fake account that's a Trump
Joe
supporter?
Budden2, and it's like a really big just Trump.
TOO or the
Let's promote it. Let's. Why don't we do all of that? How do you spell the exact
Follow
spelling?
now.
Follow.
It's cool if it's your 2 account.
It's not my 2 account. Anytime you're doing a show and the people that work with you on that show feel like they should tell you about some of the other shows in town that night,
You ain't hot.
you trash, my nigga.
Well, cannabis was in town today.
Yo, it's okay. It's okay, you trash. And it's fucked up because the nigga that you think is kind of trash, like let's say it's cannabis, and I don't think he's trash, but
No,
cannabis could have the cult following in Rhode Island. like
That you wasn't aware of.
you had no
I
idea.
didn't know cannabis was killing him out here like that. Like, what?
You ain't know he's really from New Hampshire. On the low, people don't know that.
I had a whole 2 years of learning how hot French was in Connecticut.
What? You ain't know that? Follow French on IG.
God
That
damn.
motherfucker's in Connecticut every night.
This nigga French is back out here.
French is at Toads too? Okay.
I forget a nigga. French is at Toads too.
No,
is at
your
Toads?
show
Okay.
was forgettable.
Thanks, Rory.
All right, my bad.
What else? There's some other ways to know.
Well, no,
Let's see.
all right, so DJs do it. It's not just promoters. You ever been at the spot and the DJ went on the microphone was like, yo, still early. We still getting to it.
It's
Bro,
2 a.m.,
Bro,
my
it's 2 a.m. Y'all close in an hour.
Yeah. This shit is
It's
over.
not early.
Line around the corner.
No, it's not.
I think I
Bouncers-
just was
bouncers always
outside
say that,
smoking.
too.
It was just me.
Yo, make sure you tip your bartenders. Bro, they
Joe
went
was
home.
Definitely just outside smoking.
Yeah, because I'm the
Anybody out
nigga.
there?
I want to see where the line at. I'm going out
Yeah.
to check as soon as the DJ say it.
Heard the line was crazy outside.
Yeah, the
Line
bouncers
is never crazy.
always lie too when they're trying to sell you the table.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's crazy in there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Oh,
in there.
first of
crazy.
all,
It's early
if you too thirsty to sell me the table, my G, nah, it's mad
that's a tell-
tables.
that's a-
It's mad
that's a
tables.
sign.
Yeah.
It's mad tables. I don't want it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand
and it
up
sounds
tonight.
affordable. I don't ever want to hear a table price and go, oh, no problem. It's never good in there.
You know what's funny about tables? This is kind of funny. When you mad broke, but you got enough niggas to get the table, like enough niggas that's gonna drink at the table. Like everybody don't want to pay at that table, but when there's finally money for purchase all the drinks, you're never gonna find somebody to drink the drinks ever.
That's true.
Ever.
It's way too much
You will
alcohol.
never find somebody to drink all them drinks.
It's way too much alcohol to be drinking.
Yeah, you get too
That's what people don't understand about that bottle service shit. Getting a whole bottle of vodka
Yeah.
and drinking that shit in 2 hours,
Yeah.
3 hours, you in the club 3 hours.
Yeah, tell me the psychology of that person.
That shit is crazy.
Hang out with my friends.
And it's not just a bottle of vodka. You got the Tron,
Right.
champagne. It's like, yo, who the fuck is drinking all
The
of this?
chick with the titties and the flashlight.
like, I don't give a fuck
get
about
out of
this
here.
shit. Get
I
outta
want
here.
everything.
Yeah, like
If you're going to just stay here with your tits and a flashlight, first of all, get your flashlight off your tits. Like,
get the sparklers away from your
the
hair.
fuck out of here. All right, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about something that was important. And then I just went off on a
Just like
alcohol
shows,
tangent.
man, and how
Oh, that
lie
was
and
the
promote.
other thing. Wait, no, that's the other thing.
What's the other thing?
When you got 30 openers, right? It's probably not the way it should be.
Yeah.
And it gets worse. If the 30 openers all sold 50 tickets, you done, my nigga.
Yeah.
It's over for you.
Because they leave after the opener. That's
None of these fans are even yours. Like,
all.
why are you here in Buffalo? Like, fuck out of here, Joe Budden.
That road life is rough for some artists, man.
It's torturous out there.
For some
It's torturous
artists,
out
it's a
there on the
grind.
road. Artists don't want to say it, but it's horrible on the road.
grind.
For some, there's a lot that you would never even think of that are making a lot of fucking money on tour.
It's still bad for them. It's bad for everybody.
Nah.
It's bad for everybody.
I don't think so. It's something that's really
Drake got a king size bed on a private jet. It's bad for him too.
Nah.
Well, a king size bed at the crib is a little better.
Nah.
That's my point. Fam, niggas don't want to be on the road.
If I'm in a king size bed on my plane,
you don't want to be.
There's things that are worse.
You don't want to be away from home for 3 months. You don't.
Oh no, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's just you.
3 weeks.
Away from home for a week sucks.
Yeah. 3 weeks is rough.
I know, but to the artists that are at the magnitude that Maul is talking about, like when they put the feeler out for the show, they gone 3-4 months.
Yeah.
If not longer than that. So yeah, Drake has the best accommodations. That nigga's gone for 9 months.
Well, shit. They were saying before the Tonight Show, the Roots was on tour for like 320 days out of the year.
Tech Nine has been on tour for 7 years straight.
More than that.
He hasn't seen his family.
Yeah. And he stopped using the face paint because I'm sure that was becoming daunting.
That's annoying, man. If I'm on tour 500 days out the year, I'm not painting anything.
Yeah,
this is
give me the microphone.
This is
actually
me.
paint a whole nother nigga face and let him go out there tonight.
Yeah. Tech
Fuck
was
that.
painting him, his brother, like all. No. I'm Tech Nine. This is my face.
For real. This is me.
Let's see. What else is important in the universe?
It's gotta suck.
Y'all want to get Netflix stuff now and get out of it? Or the Kanye tweet? Let's get on it and get out of it. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. Kanye tweeted that his eyes are open. He's out of the sunken place. He realizes that people have been using him to spread messages that he doesn't necessarily agree with.
Great.
That's weird.
That was the tweet.
Great.
Fam.
Who would have saw that coming?
I'm not.
Great.
What do you want me to say, man? What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Kanye think you niggas are stupid.
Great.
Like, that's what I think. Yeah. I'm not rolling. I don't believe it. But who the fuck am I? I don't matter in the grand scheme of things. He can do what he wants to do.
I did notice that tweet, and I did notice something else this weekend. That new shoe he put out was way more available than any shoe he's ever put out. Like, you could just go buy it. And I've never seen that with a Kanye tweet.
You know what's funny that you said that,
so
Rory?
I noticed that, and then I saw
that too.
I didn't know he even put out.
Then I saw
Johnny pointed it out.
It's a good shoe.
No, but Johnny, who's a sneakerhead, sent me the picture of that new Yeezy with the little yellow bullshit, and he said it's available and it's super, super, super hot. Because I don't know what is hot. I'm like, all right, why are you showing me this? And he's like, because it's super hot, but it's available. And when he said that, it didn't make sense to me either.
Yeah, I saw that at first, and I thought maybe it was like a bum link. And then I just start seeing more and more links, and I was curious, so I kept clicking them. And it was like Adidas.com. It was like, yeah, no, you just buy it.
Fam,
and then I saw that tweet today and couldn't help but think there was some connection between those two things.
Yeah, if it's hot, it's not available.
Fam, them sneakers is trash. Like, we just got to stop. Them sneakers is trash. If them sneakers were sitting on the table at Dr. J's with the plastic in between it, none of y'all would look at those sneakers. They're attached to Kanye. They're hot.
Well, that doesn't change the point.
Yeah, either way.
If you look at that sneaker, there's nothing dope about that sneaker. At all.
More, you are hilarious. You gonna tell a nigga what he think is dope?
That's not dope. Because I
But
know whatever
somebody could think it's dope.
No, I know wherever we in. Niggas just think because a nigga is standing next to it and that's his sneaker, oh, that's dope.
But
that
you can't
shit's not
say
a dope
that.
sneaker.
But you can't say that because you
That's
kind of
not
in
a
that
dope
too. You wear
sneaker.
Supreme. It's the same thing.
No, how?
Well, I like those Ye's, and I haven't
Wait,
liked
you
all
said
the Kanye
how?
shoes.
Yeah, how?
Wait, hold up, Rory. Me and Maul just bumped into a great argument.
How?
Okay. Some would argue.
Don't get it twisted. Certain Yeezys are dope.
Wait, hold up.
That sneaker is not a
Some
good
would
looking sneaker.
argue that Supreme, and I'm not saying I'm one of these people, Supreme, Kith, a few of those boutique brands.
Wouldn't call Supreme a boutique.
Me neither anymore. But they started that way.
Out, of
Off-White,
course.
you know.
Yeah.
You know, I read a report the other day that said Off-White is the number one past Balenciaga and Gucci, whatever. But they started as boutiques. Some would say that these boutiques amass their clientele by catering to the people that, you know, the hypebeasts. Yeah. Right? So when you say that the Kanye sneakers are ugly and niggas only fuck with it because it's Kanye, I say, but you wear Supreme. Yeah, and niggas only fuck with Supreme because it says Supreme.
No, but it's certain pieces that are dope. Like, I don't wear everything Supreme. There's a lot of shit Supreme puts out that's trash to me.
Well, that's why I'm not putting you in that.
And I'm just saying those sneakers are trash. That sneaker is trash.
I don't put you in that hype beast group because I think you're well put together today. I don't think any of this stuff is Supreme. But that's why I don't ever get the psychology of all the people that run out and buy all the Supreme and all the Kith.
I'm never that
It's
guy.
all of you dressed the same way. Yeah. All of these pieces are limited pieces. So now if I got it, all you niggas got it. We all got it. And it's never again. Like, I just don't understand if that's high fashion or having fashion sense, then why is everybody just doing it because it's that?
But that's because, again, it's attached to somebody that people deem are cool. You know what I mean? People,
I wasn't buying the Kanye sneakers anyway, but...
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that Kanye has certain sneakers that were dope, but I'm just not the bulky sneaker guy. That's not my thing. Those sneakers look like sneakers. Remember the movies from the 90s where the kid would like get superpowers?
The moonwalks?
Yeah, it was like certain
was
sneakers kids used to put on. They used to get like super fast and would jump high. It was like those look like those type of sneakers from the early 90s
shoes.
Yeah, like I would.
That's kind of the wave now. I mean, Balenciaga stole the
they ain't.
Skechers, and then everyone stole Balenciagas. So
Yeah, that's not the wave for me, bro. That the bulky sneaker, y'all can have it.
but
You don't like the McQueens with the thick sole?
I'm cool.
I love those.
I'll go get a regular pair of Stan Smiths before I do those. That's just me though. I'm just not the bulky. I don't like bulky. It's not me.
well, yeah. Anyways, to close that Kanye shit, I think there's some tie-in between that and that.
There's a lot
I've never
of
seen
tie-ins.
anything.
for sure.
I've
No,
never
there's
seen
a lot of
Don't get it
tie-ins.
twisted. He definitely felt a decline
There's
in
quite a few
a
tie-ins.
lot of areas in his life. Like he know that people not. fucking
I've
with
never
him like
seen
that.
something available from Kanye West.
And then his wife put out something that said, "I love my husband. He's just not the greatest communicator." Like it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I
Well,
don't know.
that's just a girlfriend thing.
Yeah, but the
Listen,
timing
man.
of it is all.
The people put you on the cloud and they'll knock you off the cloud. That's the bottom line.
He knocked himself off.
Yeah, but the people gonna remind him.
Wait, who did what?
Kanye knocked himself off that with all his own fuck shit.
The artist formerly known as Ye.
You should go by that.
Liam Neeson is putting out a new movie. Do you guys know?
I already know the
What's he doing?
the whole synopsis. Well, his son is missing, and he has a special set of skills to go get his child back.
Yeah, but I took
His
that.
set of skills is crazy.
He's the oldest fucking Street Fighter dude in the history of the world.
But
And
I took
I'm
that
sure I'll have a
time-
leather jacket on during it.
I
He's
took that time
65
as a
fucking people
teachable
up.
moment for myself, and I didn't want to laugh at him playing the same role anymore.
Oh, he's not even close to the first actor to ever do that, so I can't even hate.
I just wanted to learn what it said about me that I am gonna go see Cold Justice.
The trailer looks pretty good.
More.
No, I'm
I
not
know
going to
what.
see it.
No. I know. No. I know what happens in the movie.
We all do.
I've
He fucks
seen
some
the
people up.
movie.
Yeah.
He's gonna get the kid back, and that's it. But I am going to see it. I am. What does that say about me?
You're crazy.
What does it say about you? Well, you're not
crazy.
going to see it.
No.
You like what you like, you know? Why change it?
I judge nigga
Yeah.
like Ice rushed out the crib the other day. To yo, gotta go catch Venom. It's like, yo,
I
what,
mean,
what are you,
I
5?
like,
Get out of my house.
I like beats with soul samples. You could say a lot of them sound the same. Still like them.
Yeah, but it's how you do it, though. It's how you chop it now.
All right, well, maybe before it was his daughter, now it's his son. Different sample.
I'm going to go see Cold Justice, and I'm judging Ice for rushing out the door to go watch Venom.
Yeah, I would definitely go see Cold Justice before I go see Venom.
Is there any movie where like they don't get the kid? Because there was a time in sports movies when I was in high school when they stopped winning, and I thought that was kind of weird, like Friday Night Lights and shit. Like a lot of teams were losing, and I was like, oh, this is a weird trend. I haven't seen any like action movies where like, no,
The kid don't make it.
We just didn't get there, man. Like we didn't cut the right wire. The bomb did explode.
That's why I went to go see John Q, and boy was I disappointed. Like I went to see John Q because everything that they were showing in that commercial, it couldn't really happen. No way you was gonna overtake the hospital. And sure enough, Denzel bum ass took over the whole hospital. That kid was supposed to be dead as a fuck. Yo, we really got to get into some of the premises of these movies. That nigga was in that hospital for at least 97 hours twisted. No heart, kidney, no liver.
How many rappers use John Q as a punchline?
Yeah, nasty. All of the rappers are nasty.
Disgusting.
Oh, you ain't got a heart, you John Q. Shut up. I did it too. Yeah.
the right character.
I did.
Don't
What was your John Q bar? Or was that it?
No, that might have been it. It was whatever it was. It wasn't the dopest.
You need more heart like John Q.
Like John Q, son. I snatch your heart.
I was just like, all right, everybody got the John Q.
Yo, rappers
like,
are trash.
oh my God.
All of them.
Yeah.
All rappers are trash, honestly.
I hated that John Q flip, though. I hated it.
One day I'm going to hire a researcher, and we're just going to go over just some of the things that were just done to death in hip-hop.
Maybe this is for Saturday, but we should think of all like the flips that are just been ran to the fucking ground.
Yeah, all the
Gilbert
First of all, I don't ever want to hear anyone jab like Zab for the rest of my fucking life.
Zab Judah got mad bars for
Oh my God.
Yeah, hip-hop will fucking immortalize somebody. Like, fucking
sure.
Zab.
Just because it rhymed with like, don't get it wrong. Zab was a good fighter, but Zab was not like.
There's a lot of fighters.
Zab shouldn't have been in all the songs.
But it's because Zab was, Brooklyn. Hip hop.
I don't give a fuck.
So people, you know how it is with hip hop. Like
Zab,
you saw Zab out at the club.
Yeah, you see Zab out in the streets.
way
Like,
less
Zab.
Floyd bars, by the way.
Way less Floyd bars than Zab.
That's crazy.
Way less. And the name was unique. Zab. It's a unique name.
Sounds cool.
Damn, you right. Niggas don't give Floyd no bars.
It's crazy.
Nah, Mayweather got some bars out there.
He got some. Of course, he has some. He's Floyd, but he ain't got a.
I always love the rappers that try to flip the Mayweather.
Mayweather the storm. Shut the fuck up.
Yo, rappers are horrible, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
I hate certain rappers when they do shit like that. And you know when it's gonna happen. Like something happened in sports. It's like, here we go. 15 niggas tomorrow.
I'm waiting on the Clay bars this week.
Oh yeah.
Listen, well, shit. How many bars Jordan got?
Showed up with 14 trays like I was Clay. I mean, you're not Clay. You didn't show up with 14 trays.
You would need
what
a whole,
is 14 trays?
You would need a whole
What are you
bags, sir.
What are you even talking about right now?
That'd be very heavy.
That's funny.
It's a heavy baggage to carry.
Like I was
Show up
Clay.
with 14 trays like Clay.
What was your favorite metaphor era? Because metaphors changed. There was the Banks era, the Young Money era, the Big
you
L
mean like
era.
how they delivered them?
Yeah. Because the styles changed.
Yeah.
Well, the Young Money ones were way easier to catch.
Yeah.
Like those were very obvious.
Yeah, they were right there.
I preferred like the 04 to 06 Banks mixtape era, but
Yeah, but those were too hard to catch.
They were you had to listen to them shits for like a week.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I probably
Listen,
yeah,
I go over some of the punchlines from my era. It was like, fam, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing? Shut up. Shut up.
But
It was too much flips, too much like I'm paying attention to too much shit.
Kiss for me, like Kiss Styles.
Yeah.
That was like some of my
See,
favorites.
Kiss is the perfect medium between the Bank shit and the Young Money shit. Like you understand everything Kiss says, and you're still like, "Ooh, that was dope."
Yeah.
It's mad clear. You understand it. You get the reference, and you move on.
Yeah.
Kiss is perfect at that.
I'm probably gonna go Big L, Lord Finesse, that
Yeah.
era.
So L was kind of like Kiss in that sense too, where you just got the metaphor kind of.
And it was funny. It was always funny.
it was
clever or whatever.
and he was
like,
really easy to understand. His voice is mad clear.
Yeah. Same with
Well,
Finesse.
for me, I loved Big Daddy Kane from back in the day because he was the only one of them older MCs who like did a lot of the metaphors.
Yeah.
So
You don't think Rakim did?
So when
Nah.
No.
Not the way Kane did. No, I'm asking you guys.
Yeah,
what-
different type of
casual,
No.
casual Kane Rakim fan.
No way.
Different type of rapping.
Rakim didn't. Shit, that was my big argument back in the day. But that's when I held metaphors too high. But listen, so when Lord Finesse and Big L came, it was like, whoa, y'all, what is this?
Right.
So in the era that y'all are talking about, it was like, all right, niggas has mastered the shit now. Niggas just doing crazy shit. But L and Finesse, I didn't know what was going on in 94. I had no idea. Like, oh shit, word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. That was a fun little mistake topic.
Yeah, that was cool.
Some good nerding.
What else do we have
Love a
on
good
here?
nerd conversation.
I'm going to see Cold Justice.
Well, I guess we could talk. This could go into music. Joel's project just came out with Apollo Brown.
Joel's Dip.
Joel.
Oh, Joel.
Joel Ortiz.
Joel.
Did I say Joel? I'm sorry.
You said Joel.
Yeah, you said Joel.
Oh, my apologies. Joel Ortiz. I put the Z with
put a little
Joel's,
too much.
Joel
Yeah.
put something out with Joel's.
which I really enjoyed.
It's really dope. It's really dope.
I like to hear him on those beats where he's not literally just trying to annihilate anyone that thinks they can rap.
Yeah. I think it might be.
Like he relaxed for a second and really, not to say he has never been in his content bag because he has, but like it just felt.
It felt
more,
good.
Yeah.
He sounded different than all of his other projects.
Well, it's definitely more. I hate this word. It's definitely more cohesive. Than his.
I knew you were going to say that.
I hate this.
Cohesive,
But it was.
concise.
Having one producer is always going to lend to that.
And
you say that, but you can have one producer and it not lend to that. Like,
I agree.
one producer could fuck it up.
Yeah, but it's harder to fuck it up with one producer.
Yeah,
though.
you're at least going to get the similar
sound.
I don't
One
know.
producer's going to at least give you somewhat in the same range of bop.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what if that bop is bad?
Well, that's true.
Then
you're
that's on you.
That's why I
fucked.
hate that word cohesive, because sometimes cohesive albums or non-cohesive albums are great. Like all of Biggie's albums, even I guess 2001's cohesive, but not really. You know what I mean? Like
All them albums you named are cohesive to me. Both Biggie albums, Chronic 2001 you talking about?
yeah, Illmatic is not cohesive necessarily by the term.
Illmatic is not cohesive to me.
Life
Well,
After
that's
Death
because
is not
he
cohesive.
picked the biggest
think so?
producers and just threw
Because
it.
it's all over the place.
Bone
Double,
Thugs
though.
album, and there's
It's a double though.
Yeah, but still.
You can't expect.
I thought
that
that Life After Death was pretty cohesive for a double album. In terms of
It's
all the
hard to make a
songs
double
going
cohesive,
into
though.
the next song.
You would expect a double
everything
album.
flows well, but that's why I'm just saying, like, everything doesn't have to sound the same to be cohesive, I guess is what I'm getting at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I agree with
So
that.
people use cohesive in weird ways, I guess. That's why I hate
We're
when
in the
people use
era
that
of
to
people
review albums.
changing entire definitions of words.
That's true.
giving words their own meaning.
That's true. But Joel sounds really good over like sample boom bappy shit, and this album was all that.
Yeah.
So it might be my favorite.
But it's
Joel
also
project.
not like super traditional. Well, I guess it is. But
It is what it is.
It
No,
still
I feel
felt
you.
2018. I didn't get like, yo,
It didn't
he's
feel
trying to
aged,
bring
yeah.
the 90s back.
Yeah, it didn't.
I didn't
aged.
catch that from it.
I hate that every time we talk about somebody that can rap, like there's that threat of feeling,
Well, you have to put
feeling
that
like
there.
they're trying to bring the
Yeah.
90s back.
What's
Like,
wrong
why
with that?
can't they just be
Nobody's bringing
rapping?
the 90s back.
And what's wrong with bringing the 90s back?
There's a lot wrong with it.
That's
Let
not
the
true.
90s be where the 90s.
No,
is
I
at.
agree with you, but I'm just saying that trends in music, like the 60s came back in the 90s, and the 80s came back in the early 2000s. Like it's okay to bring the 90s back to some degree.
I
we said
don't want to
the-
hear rappers say they bring the 90s back, and I don't want to hear rappers say that we got one on the top
I don't
of
want
the
to hear.
record
I
anymore.
don't want to hear them say.
What
"We're
if they,
bringing
in
New
fact,
York
they
back."
have one?
I hate
Yeah.
bringing New York.
The
back.
90s are back just on the strength of Berg.
Well, and that bounce with hip hop. I mean, with R&B, yeah, but rap, no.
Let's stay on R&B for 2 seconds. Jermaine Dupri did an interview somewhere. I read it over the weekend. I don't remember, and he said that he has never claimed trap R&B. He's never claimed that he was the creator of trap R&B, so he never took credit for it. But maybe he should take credit for it because he did indeed create trap R&B.
I mean,
And when I read that, it got me to thinking. I was like, okay, I didn't know there was a big fight for trap R&B.
is he talking about the?
Who's arguing with him?
Yeah,
Is he talking about like the when he brought like the So So Def All Stars, where it was kind of Miami based stuff mixed with R&B? Is that what he's?
I'm
referring to?
assuming that's what, or Escape. Some of the sound of their music was kind of trap R&B. That's how I took it, from Escape to what you're talking about.
Right.
That he started that sound. I can't argue with him.
I can't
I
argue,
just didn't
yeah.
know who else.
I mean, there's a lot of things that JD started to begin. Like, you can't really argue with his discography
Yeah,
on
he's-
starting any really genre up until now.
He's a very important producer in the lineage.
He's
of
had a
our
hand
music.
in pretty much all sounds.
I know. I guess
Since
before
he's been
he
out.
said that, I guess I never really thought of trap.
I wouldn't put him
R&B.
on trap though. I guess just by the nature of it being 808 based R&B, I guess you could.
Because that's all trap is. It's just the 808
Yeah.
bass, the drum. Like, that's all they mean when they say trap.
But, yeah, okay. By that,
I'm not gonna be the one to say that because we ain't from the South. I don't know what they mean when
That's
they,
true.
when they say it. They could have a whole in-depth other. I can't imagine it's just an 808. It has to have something to do
No,
with
it's
tempo.
the drum. Yeah, it's the drum.
the patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it would be the patterns before it would be the 808.
In which case, I would say that he maybe didn't, because that wasn't really the pattern then. It was.
Well, that's why we probably need some type of clear-cut definition of.
What is trap? What is that? To me, it's the off, the snare not necessarily hitting on the 2 and 4, like when it's a halftime kind of feel,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's still up tempo. That to me is trap.
Yo, don't ever tell me the snare hit on the 2.
Why?
Don't talk to me like that. Don't ever tell me the snare hit on the 2.
Well, that's a lot of trap stuff. It hits on the 3.
This nigga's a sicko.
Or it feels like it hits on the 3.
JD also said that people shouldn't turn down the Super Bowl performance.
I saw that as well.
They should use that platform to promote their message.
All right, here's where I will disagree with Jermaine Dupri.
That's up to the individual.
Okay, well, what are they? All right, so they're gonna go up there and talk to a bunch of people that are not going to listen to what they have to say and not affect the NFL because we're gonna view because we love those artists. So now they're gonna get us to watch and get the numbers.
He don't know how fast they'll pull a plug on that set.
Well,
as soon as you get up there, start talking that
they're
shit.
talking to a bunch of people that don't care.
The Super Bowl's Atlanta.
They're not going to change anyone's mind by doing that.
I'm not sure. You
I
know,
would like
I don't know.
Yeah, I would like to see Outkast.
The way to affect the NFL would be to pull out. Pause. Pull out. Don't do it.
Yeah,
I agree.
Well, except for then they're going to just put some fucking right-wing country artist up there.
Which is fine because those people are going to watch anyways. When they put Beyonce on there, you know how many women that would never watch that fucking game watched it?
For sure.
And if Beyonce said, and she did the political shit, she did the Black Panthers thing.
Right.
She didn't change anyone's mind that's already racist. They're not going to.
That's true.
It's just going to make people from the other side view and give the NFL more money.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Jermaine Dupri is talking about.
The halftime shit is for people that don't watch the Super Bowl to tune in.
Yeah.
And people that, if you've ever been to Super Bowl, people use that time, concession stand, bathroom.
And that's the time when they sell the largest amount of money with ads.
Exactly.
It's halftime.
For sure. You've been to a Super Bowl?
No.
Oh.
I've never been to a Super Bowl.
Would you go?
Hell no.
Oh, yeah, because of your stance.
Yeah, no. Hell no.
Would you go before your stance?
I don't like those crowds are too. I never liked going to regular football games. That crowd, like getting in and out the arena, like that crowd is way different than going to a basketball game.
Depends on where you're going to
it depends,
concert.
yeah.
Like that shit is
a
crazy.
Giants game is nice and calm. A Jets game is
That shit is crazy.
that's-
I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that.
I grew up upstate. I went to a lot of Buffalo Bills
the
games. Those shits
difference
are wild.
The difference between Jets and Giants games, at MetLife looks like a whole different country.
That's true.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Jets fans are nuts.
Yeah. Bills fans are nuts.
Philly fans are the craziest people on earth.
That's true too.
Yeah, nobody gives a fuck about this shit that
That's
y'all talking about. What these niggas talking? I'm sitting here zone. They're just going to these Miami fans will kill you. Well, these fans are Kansas City.
I think actually a lot of our listeners would like that conversation.
That's true.
What about who would kill you?
Who has like the wildest sports fans and what stadiums are nuts? Yeah, I think our viewers.
Let me congratulate Boston for winning the World Series. Let me hit the round of applause button. That's big.
Nah, we don't have
As a
to.
Yankee fan, it hurts.
It hurts.
But the better team won.
Yeah.
Boston deserves it.
How come they don't get all this shit we got with how crazy their fucking salary cap is? Well, not salary cap. How much they pay their players? Like, it's nuts.
Yeah, they pay a lot.
They have
How
the
come they don't get a
highest,
bunch of shit
highest
the way we do?
payroll in the league by far, but
I think the Dodgers have the second highest. So there you go. That's why baseball's a little funny. You can just buy your team.
Yo, Steinbrenner would
Yeah.
never allow any of this if he was alive.
Yeah, he would buy. He spend.
He would never.
No, the Yankees bought. They spent.
That's true.
Oh, hell yeah.
They spent just on the wrong thing. Bought another hitter.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying we're low on that payroll totem pole at all.
When they
we are low, though.
Not for a Yankee team, maybe.
not for the MLB.
not for the MLB.
Maul, how great is your relationship with your barber?
With my barber, we don't speak like
You always seem like you have a nice cut.
on an off day.
Well, how often did he cut you?
Probably every 2 to 3 weeks now. I don't go as often as
That's it?
Yeah, I don't go as often as I used to.
So something must have happened to steer you away from going so often, huh?
No.
Like it's not uncomfortable when you see him?
Nah. We good. Me and my barber's cool, man. Ain't nothing happens.
He works in the shop, though.
Yeah. Yep.
With a barber chair.
Mm-hmm.
And what cut do you normally get?
Usually just a shape or like tape.
So you know what I'm getting to.
Oh no, I haven't had that experience in years, bro. I know where to keep my hands now. You got to keep your hands inside the card at all times.
Where do you put your arms when you're in the barber chair? You got to keep your hands
inside the card at all times, man.
So
like
at no point are your arms ever on the armchair of while you're getting a haircut.
My shit's
can't do
right
that.
here. I'm right here with it, bro.
Now you got your
Check me
phone
out.
too.
Check me
I'm
out,
definitely
right
like this.
I see you.
I see you. Right here. All right, cool.
All right, so at no point is your barber's dick ever like by your elbow.
That hasn't happened to me since the first time it happened to me. And then I didn't get a
Then
cut
you made
for 3 months
readjustments.
because I didn't know what was going on with my barber. I said, I'm not.
I didn't know what's going on with my barber.
I'm not going back for 3
It was
months.
like an awkward
'cause-
one night stand next time you saw her.
It was like, yo, hold up, homie. Like, how close you got to get to me to see my cut?
You
Like,
got to do the sides right.
yeah, nah, but fuck that. We can fuck the sides up. Don't ever put your fucking balls on my elbow, my niggas. Don't do that.
But so you moved your elbow when that happened.
Hell yeah.
You're not gonna. You just left it there.
You just left it there. You scared he gonna fuck your shit up.
You sacrifice your
You
elbow
gonna
for the lineup.
sacrifice the shape up? You like, fuck it, leave your nuts right there if it means
it's just
you gonna get
balls.
this corner right.
It's just balls.
It's just his balls.
That's disgusting.
This cut is important.
That's disgusting.
Jesus
nah,
Christ.
fuck that. You gotta keep. You can't use the armrest on barber chairs no more. Hell nah.
You ever accidentally made like eye contact?
Wait, Wally. Nigga,
Balls
no.
on your
Not when his balls are
Yo,
on your
look in
elbow.
your barber in the eye while he
But like right when you get your mustache.
I've done that before. I ain't gonna. The nigga did the little thingamajig
You
by
peeked up at him?
my elbow.
Yo, you nasty.
I turned around like, yo, he trying to act like he ain't did nothing. Nigga, Jose
is
get your
nasty.
fucking thighs away from my arm.
Jose is disgusting. Jose, you
No,
nasty.
Spanish
man.
barbers are sneak their dick on your elbow, man. Wait, what nationality is your barber, Rory?
Haitian.
Oh, them too. them too.
Any barber that uses a straight razor on your beard,
Yo, a
you getting
Haitian
wild
barber
close
and a
to you.
Spanish barber, they trying to put their dick on your elbow, man.
That's disgusting.
And then you in a compromised situation because how important is the fade?
Nah, fuck that. We gonna catch a fade, nigga. We gonna get your fucking balls off my fucking forearm, nigga. You can't do that.
But it's just balls.
It's not my balls.
But it's
nigga,
your
I don't want-
elbow.
I don't want any other balls.
I mean,
near
there
me.
is a lot of fabric between the.
How many
balls.
things has your elbow touched in life? Not many.
mad shit,
Like, there's no
nothing-
shame
nothing
in
important.
balls
Not
on your
balls.
elbow.
I'm not keeping count of what my elbow touches throughout my life, Joe. I'm sorry.
Not much important though.
What are you keeping count of?
I don't know. Keeping count of keeping count
He's keeping the count.
of the tick.
The tick, shut up.
Ian said we're at 900. I was about to say, are we at 913 yet?
I was thinking the same shit.
Fuck, you got the fucking meter? Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
why is Ian
He checked
sending
in
us
every
the
5
updates
minutes.
Oh
every
my
2
God,
seconds of the
dog.
ticket
That
sold?
had me. I was laughing so hard at that shit.
I was laughing when I FaceTimed him and he was just sitting there refreshing the seat page. He said, hold on.
Section 200 is sold out.
No. He was putting me on hold to refresh. Hold on, I think we might have even sold 10 more. Like, damn, nigga, just tell me what it is tomorrow. It's cool. I think we covered everything somehow. Every week I keep trying to get into why men don't express themselves to other men, and somehow we just keep skipping over that topic.
Yeah, because we don't want to express ourselves.
Yeah, but that's an important topic, man. I want to know what you guys are going through since I know we don't talk about anything.
Sounds like a Saturday topic.
A Saturday topic.
Well, I mean, we kind of did with everyone moving in with their girl. We kind of talked about.
Yeah, but then I tried to get an update from Rory. I was like, Rory, what's going on? How's everything? He was like, regular shit. Everything's cool now.
Regular shit.
Like,
He's adjusted.
No, I wasn't home. That's why.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
like,
See,
But
I don't really have an update because I wasn't home.
But not being home, he was with his girl, which means they left the same home.
Yeah, you were home
together,
even when you were not home.
Which means they had to plan to leave the same home, which means they were returning to the same home. It's a different swag.
Well,
Did Sam- did she-
so
did she type
different.
I will say because we took a 15-passenger van down, and I'm the only one with a license, even though it's suspended. So I had to go rent the van.
still got a license. It's cool.
Yeah, no, it's still like my name and shit on there.
Yeah.
So I had to pick up the 15-passenger van at like 9 a.m. I'm up 7:30, packed already, shit laid out,
Loser shit.
brushed my teeth.
Mad prepared.
I'm ready to go pick the van up. Told Sam, yo, this is the time we have to leave. Can't compromise, can't be late. I have a job to do.
She was late.
This is working. Oh, I'll just wake up early and pack in the morning. No, I think you should just pack now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, pack in the morning never works.
For a woman?
Never.
So
That
it's like
sounds
it's like
sexist.
2 a.m. I go to sleep thinking she's packing. Wake up. Hasn't packed.
They have mad accessories.
Bro, I sat there with all my... It was cold out, too, so I had all my jacket shit there. To prove a point, I'm with all my jackets hovering over her, sweating my ass off in the apartment. Like, yo, I'm going to just go. Like, maybe you can meet me there.
Come on, King.
Damn, kid. I'm sorry you had to go through that, man.
Yeah, man.
Did she at least pack some snacks for the road? Like,
You would think.
damn, Sam.
And then all the pipe bombs happened that same day, like up the block. So I just sit in even more traffic and be even more late. And I don't like being late.
Damn, King.
Hold your head.
We're gonna pray for you, man.
Yeah, we can keep you in our prayers.
Appreciate that.
That's prayer music if you do.
How convenient is that? How fucking convenient is that?
What was that?
That was the Cardi shit.
That's my Cardi shit.
Okay.
It's a great question she posed.
That's true.
How convenient is that?
That's true.
Shit do be convenient in the music business.
Shit do be convenient.
It
No,
do.
it's not.
In the music business?
Yeah, right.
That's all niggas look for in the music business is a time for some convenience.
That's true.
That's the only thing they want.
Yeah.
When is something convenient for me? A tour, a song, a show,
A feature.
an album, a feature, a performance. Bunch of self-centered fucks.
That's true.
Somehow I think we covered everything. Anything else? Anything breaking right now, Savon?
We gotta send prayers and condolences to Young Greatness and his family.
Yes,
True.
yes, 100%. 100%. Rest in peace to Young Greatness. Prayers and condolences to his loved ones, family, and friends. Just tragic shit, man.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah. Nail album. Anyone hear the Nail album?
Love it.
I didn't hear
too.
you, but I
Love it.
like her though.
She definitely got a little bit more soulful than the electronic shit that she usually does.
Okay.
So I was into it.
She gave me the album that I thought Summer Walker would give me. I tweeted that, and the more I listen to some of these albums, the more I'm just really disappointed in that Summer Walker album. Like,
because she gave us that record.
get that
and
shit
we
the
kinda-
fuck out of here, man.
We was
No,
expecting something like in that same vein, I guess.
R&B is at a place you can't do that. LMA's album is really good. Fucking Nail's album is really good. For all of these R&B songstresses, Tiana's album is really good. Like, I can think of a bunch of them. Their albums are really good. Who the fuck are you, Summer Walker, to come out with these 90-second songs? No, as a new act, no. Fuck out of here. Sorry.
Well,
She was keeping the same energy with everybody else.
Nah,
though,
I'm
but
cool. I'm cool.
check out that Nail project. You guys, did we talk about the My Tai project or no?
No, we didn't.
2 years ago?
Well, yeah, we played it 2 years ago.
We played it
We
2
talked
years
about
ago.
it
We
last-
teased it for 2 years.
we
we
talked
talked
about
about it last week when it dropped. We had Berg up here 5 times. Like, what more would you like us to do without a check?
Ty Dolla $ign is getting stronger vocally though.
Yeah,
Like in listening to that, he's definitely getting a lot stronger vocally.
Pause.
it's a reach.
Stronger vocally? Y'all have paused worse for me.
No, I don't know if it's.
I'm still gonna pause it. Whatever.
Okay,
my
it's
nigga.
okay.
I'm gonna die on it. I'm gonna die on this
Yeah,
one.
yeah, get your pause out there. It's okay. But yeah, I was. He's definitely getting a lot stronger vocally.
That's your way of saying that he cleaned Jeremiah up on that.
All right, I was gonna say
he was gonna do that
Jeremiah, you
anyway.
my guy, but Ty
Yeah, I mean, he was gonna do that anyway.
Ty's your guy.
kind of smoked that whole.
Ty's your guy.
He's my guy.
My guy.
Rhapsody and J. Cole put out a really, really good record last week.
That people are not talking about for some
I don't know
reason.
why, because it's fucking amazing.
I want to interview J. Cole. I do.
It's probably doable.
Interview?
Cole does
Not
interviews.
Talk to.
Conversate.
I want to converse.
He's done good ones with Angie
Didn't they make
before.
conversate a word? I
Yes,
read
they
that.
did.
Yeah,
Conversate is officially a word now.
Yeah.
Well, dictionary.com said footage is a word as well. They tweeted out during the midst of that.
I know, and I was really intrigued by that, so I clicked on the link.
So did I, and it was footage, and I was pissed.
It wasn't footages. There is no word footages.
What was it, like one of the ones at the bottom where they put the little dash and the S, they show you all the little things you can do to it?
No, it was just straight up footage.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even that. Was anybody mad that Cardi kept saying footages?
Nah.
Come on.
We're never mad at what
course
Cardi
not.
says. We're just happy to hear her speak.
The
see
Prince
what-
documentary is coming out on Netflix.
I love when
yeah?
she speaks.
Who's playing Prince, Miguel?
No,
No, it's a documentary.
Oh.
It's a
Joe
doc.
is such a dick.
It's not a bio
Miguel?
doc.
He went right into Miguel to like, I knew it.
Who's playing Prince in the Prince documentary?
I think Prince can handle that one.
After Miguel clearly stated on camera he does not want any part of playing Prince in the movie.
Wait, y'all see Michael Jackson kids running around telling a whole bunch of stories? If you don't get the fuck out of here.
Relax.
Wait, Blanket was wild?
Blanket was wild.
Blanket running around telling, I'm really honored people are playing my dad. Nigga, shut up.
But why Blanket gotta shut up?
Because we love your dad, nigga. You 12 years old. The fuck you know about your dad?
Thank you so much for keeping his music alive.
Yeah, bye, nigga. We being Mike for the Halloween.
We fuck with your
dad way longer than you, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know what Blanket is talking about. Him and the other kid.
About to press Blanket. Like, first of all, watch your mouth.
We ain't never really got clarity on all Michael Jackson.
No, we haven't.
And we ain't gonna try it here either. So let's just stop. And do we have sleepers?
Wait.
No.
I'm curious.
No, we're not doing that.
Wait.
Michael got a lot of kids that look like
we're
me.
not doing that.
That's all I'm saying.
We're not doing that. We're
Michael
not doing
Jackson, Phillip Rivers.
Dog,
all I'm saying is we need some clarity.
We're not
Phillip
doing
Rivers
that.
got 90 kids.
We're not doing that, man.
We just never got clarity on Phillip Rivers' kids either.
Everybody calm down.
All right, forget it then. But so you don't know how many kids Michael Jackson has.
Calm down.
And then they try to sneak in Elvis Presley's daughter. Like,
I just asked you 3-4 times to calm down.
What was Mike
Why still on
doing?
this topic?
Elvis Presley's daughter. They try to have the real royalty.
The real royalty.
Yeah.
Sleepers.
Niggas be trying to get together and create some super genetic baby.
That's how.
What was Michael Jackson and Elvis Presley's daughter trying to come up with?
Well, clearly you've never watched Growing Up Hip Hop on Fuse.
Yeah, y'all don't even know what two names I was just scared to drop.
I haven't
right
watched
there,
it.
but I'm chilling.
Sin keeps trying to make me watch it, but I keep avoiding it.
I've seen clips on YouTube.
I hear it's good.
It's pretty funny.
Yo, we gotta stop giving niggas promo on our number one
Word,
podcast.
that's a fact.
All right, fuck
Word.
that show. All right, what you
Fuck that show. Don't watch that bullshit.
Yeah, fuck
But if they
outta
cut
here.
a check, that's the best show I've ever seen.
Brooklyn's Hustle. Alicia and Ivy.
Yeah.
Word. Why watch Little Romeo when you have Alicia and Ivy?
Wait, Romeo's on that show?
Yeah.
Maul got to fight Romeo.
Why Maul gotta fight Romeo?
Dog, can we just get to the sleepers, dog? Please, can we
You
get
know
to the
Maul
sleepers?
been hating on Romeo for a little while.
How? How am I hating on Romeo?
You are.
How? I've never said anything negative about this man.
I know. That's hate.
That's hate. Oh, you're right. That
Yeah,
is
you
the
ain't
new
picking
hate.
him up.
Why have you never had nothing negative to say about him?
You're right. That is the new hate. You're right.
All right, come on. Let's get sleepers and get the fuck out of here, man. Who's this old nigga on TV?
Bob Pettit. What you mean?
Bob Pettit.
What you mean?
Bob Pettit, one of the niggas they try to sneak into the top 10 greatest players ever. But
That's the guy that Wilt dropped 100 on. Look at the squad, bro.
Oh my God. Yo,
They definitely all have other
Bob
jobs.
Pettit didn't want to see the Warriors. I'll tell you that much. Yo, these is the niggas on the top 50 play. Man, Clay would have had a blast with Bob Pettit.
I say that all the time.
They
man.
played about 10 games that season and all had other jobs.
Yo, man.
They're plumbers.
Come on.
Yeah,
Look
they
at
did this
Bob
on
Cousy.
Sundays after church.
Imagine Bob Cousy trying to guard Westbrook. Good fucking luck. Good fucking luck, Cousy.
Koozie.
Right around you.
Go ahead, Kuz.
Kyrie gonna have a blast with
Right
Koozie.
around you every fucking possession.
Every time.
Good luck.
Yo, do we have sleepers, man?
Yeah.
Can we get out of here? Can we?
We're getting out of here kind of early. It's pretty cool.
Man, I'm getting out of here. Don't try to make me add a topic. Look at Rory. So did you guys see what happened? No. I didn't see
did you?
nothing.
Did you?
No. Am I starting with the sleeper?
Go ahead.
Oh, Parks is sneaking a sleeper in there today. Hey.
Somebody got a little payola?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Wait, we doing all this checking up on Rory and his living situation when Parks' girl.
Hey, man, everything's going good except I fucked up.
Already? God damn.
Nah, I took her. We were shopping for a second apartment, so I can keep this as like a studio, so she doesn't have to listen to rappers, while she's gets home from a long day at work.
Okay.
Word. She get home from work listening to Mad Pharaoh Monch bars.
That sounds stressful.
That's a lot going on.
It's a lot to digest.
Yeah.
So I took her to a luxury apartment, and now nothing else will do.
Oh, he
He
introduced
took
her
his
to
girl
that.
to a luxury apartment.
Well, it was a good
like,
price on the luxury apartment.
Good marble.
Yeah, it was nice. It was really nice.
Yeah, good marble. Once they see that good marble and that good
Yeah,
silver,
we're not doing
and
regular wood floors and the
Yeah.
regular kitchen shit. Nah.
Yeah.
It's regular queen shit.
Cherry oak floors.
yeah, light.
He did all that and then brought it back here.
Nah, dude, it's good. It's good.
It's good.
It's good.
I didn't like your tone there.
It's not good.
I mean,
not
how
good.
do you think my girl ended up in my apartment? Moved into a luxury building. She said, "Oh, this is where you're staying?
right
No,
there."
this is where we're staying now."
Yeah, Sam real for that.
That happened to you too. Get the fuck out of here.
Word.
Listen, Sin real for that.
Like, oh, you're moving down. How many
exactly what
rooms are in
happened
that
to
building?
I was moving in a mansion when me and Sin
Word.
started. She's like, oh yeah.
Sin was just chilling at Edgewater, like, "Oh, this is cool."
She's like, maybe I can do melody.
Yeah, mate.
That's how
know-
you broke out the friend zone is the
Yeah.
mansion. That's
You know,
sick.
maybe one pack a day isn't too bad.
Yeah, yo, man, it's horrible. I gotta quit. Where's the sleepers? So this was great. What's coming up this weekend? Anything that I need to know about? Oh shit, Thanksgiving is coming.
Not
This
this weekend.
weekend.
Not this weekend,
or
but
the
it's
next
coming.
weekend.
Soon,
Listen,
though,
in the
yeah.
black households, you prepare for at least all the weekends in November
Yeah.
leading up to Thanksgiving. So fuck it. Happy Thanksgiving.
It's not even Halloween yet, but
All right.
Yeah, it's Halloween now.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's Halloween now. Halloween's over. Great. Have a blast. Eat your fucking candy. Get
then
the
it's
fuck out the
Christmas.
streets. And it's Thanksgiving. It's
This year is
Christmas,
over, man.
It's New Year. Get this shit out of here.
Yeah, it's over for you.
y'all ready for 2019 already?
That's why I like
I'm
spring.
pretty
and-
ready.
I don't really like spring and summer, but what I like about spring and summer is that all them holidays, nah, we chilling.
That's true.
It's just Easter. We don't give a fuck about no Easter.
All right. We have Ducepalooza LA, November 10th.
Nah, that's enough plugging for that.
www.ducepalooza.com for tickets.
We in there.
See everyone in Los Angeles.
Hope them DC niggas don't show up there.
Yeah, right.
Catch that flight.
They can come.
Take you off your feet again.
Lift you
Yo.
right up off your feet.
Those types of tweets do be funny, though. Because that shit couldn't have been further.
It doesn't
You
matter.
probably just walk by and they
Word.
probably he in here scared.
Yeah, like, wait,
I'm just walking in the
Whoa.
venue, dog.
Nah, Rory scared.
Dog, I don't think I did not have a smile on my face that entire time. I was having a blast.
That's how it
That's
goes.
how we
Nah,
know
that's
you
how
was
it go,
scared.
bro.
Why you
Yeah.
was smiling?
Why you having a blast?
good
Why
point.
you
That's-
smiling
that's
around
true.
strangers?
Yeah, nigga.
That's a fact. Damn, I didn't even think of it that way.
Hopefully you have a better time in LA, man.
I don't know. I had a great time at DC.
Well, you going to LA, do DP?
Pause. I might.
Well, I'm saying I got to go to LA this weekend if you guys just want to come with me, and then we record in LA next week, so I don't have to fly back.
It's kind of short notice.
You try to do something right there.
I'm supposed to be in LA this weekend, actually. I didn't tell Sin yet, though.
Okay.
She knows now.
You want to like share an Airbnb or something?
No.
Nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I bid you adieu.